What's up, guys? How's it going? How's the Rossoneri family doing? Can you guys hear me, first of all? Is everything working properly? Uh, let's see. Let's see if somebody's gonna answer in the comment. Anyway, man, what a fucking week. What a horrible week. Yeah, audio is good. Oh, Kangu is here, guys. Yeah, man. By the way, let me put the link on the chat. Maybe somebody wants to join me and have a nice chat about this terrible week we had as a, Rossoneri family, or the whole Rossoneri family. Thank you, Lord Krunic, man. I've been a bit sick, had a bit of flu. Group therapy. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. We need some group therapy. We need to shout at each other for a few hours just to handle this situation. But I put the picture of Rebic just to say to people to calm down, calma. It's all good. It's all good. It's just halfway, not even halfway, the whole thing. And the second half, it feels even longer than the first half. I feel like this first half just went so quick. In a week, we're gonna be done with this first half. Okay, people are working. Thank you guys for following us doing work. Rebic, man. I think Rebic is one of those players I'm always gonna miss. I think he's good. But what's new, guys? What do you want to talk? Give me something to talk about, because at the moment I'm alone. Some people say he's gonna join me. Roy promised me that he's going to join. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, thick size, man. How are you, my man? 100% faith, yeah. I mean, I never had 100% faith, but it's but I'm not depressed, I'm not completely devastated about the situation. We're still good. We're still 1 point behind Inter. It's not a big deal. Some people are I think people are depressed because in a matter of a month we burn the 7 point distance to Inter. But doesn't matter. That thing doesn't matter, because at the end of the thing is we still, a month ago we were 1 point from Napoli, and now we are 1 point from Inter. So we've never been the strongest team of Serie A. Now we've been top of the table just for 1 week. So it's not like nothing crazy. But yeah, I miss Rebic as well. Romagnoli renewal, guys. Well, I can say my opinion about Romagnoli renewal before the other people comes in, because they always make a mess when the Romagnoli renewal. I completely disagree. I don't like I don't want to renew Romagnoli. I really think he's a good defender. He's a really good defender. He's really useful for us, but I feel the way he behaved is not the right one. So he wanted a higher renewal, way higher than what he was already getting. And he's not a key player anymore. So if you are not a key player anymore and you want a renewal, you need to get at least the same or less. So if you come to me and say, yo, I want the same, or I'm leaving, I'm fine with that. That's being honest. as being like fair with the club. I have that value. Give me the same amount I'm getting, or I leave, or give me the same amount with bonuses in if I play more, if I win more, and stuff like that. But he started straight away with asking more. Hey Nathan, how's it going, my man?
How's it going?
Oh, good, man. I was talking about the Romagnoli renewal that I don't like to renew Romagnoli. I really want him to just leave at the end of the season and move on and find a better defender or another defender. That's the only thing. And I was saying, sorry guys, I'm not bored. It's just a bit late. No, I was saying that is it's time for us to move on, and it's time for us to actually understand that Tomori needs to play on that half center because he covers Theo Hernandez's mistakes. So, and I think Romagnoli now is asking for a bit less because he sees Juventus is in trouble and he wants to play Champions League next season. So I feel like that's why he's changing his mind. I don't think he really is connected with the team, but maybe I'm wrong. What I know is everything is something that is outside from the club. So that is my opinion. Nathan, what do you want to say about the Romagnoli renewal?
Um, I think we can do better. I mean, he's definitely improving. But I don't know, man. Like he's just the mistakes he's making are the same ones that he's been making the entire time. Like he's not learning from his mistakes, and because of that, I think that it's time to move on.
Yeah, I don't care about the mistakes as well. It's just
Yeah,
people that are not
but
connected with the shirt. I don't want them. And
well,
just
yeah, I agree with that too. Because it feels like now he's settling, and I don't want a
yeah.
person to settle because there's nothing really coming his way. To me, that's just yeah. He just
Do
wants
you
to play
think?
Champions League, and that's about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's kind of it's like okay, I cannot do better than this. I stay here.
Right.
Do you think the club is gonna renew him? Have you, for example,
I
if the
think
club
so.
decides to renew,
I think they.
uh,
I think they will
I don't
because
know.
we you got to remember the club aren't really thinking how we think, and they for the club is very romantic when it comes to players. So I really think that if he keeps lowering it, that they will re-sign him. Plus, you got to remember too that's money that they'll have to use to buy a center back as well. Well, not money to use because we won't get any money for him if he leaves for free. But that just means that we'll have to go out and spend more money on center backs instead of like elsewhere in the field that's more important.
But what I'm hearing, or at least what I'm understanding, is that they are going to buy a defender anyway.
Yeah, which
So
I think that's
so
honestly really think that's a mistake.
yeah, I mean I know you want more forward player, but if they want to do that, that means that why they need to renew Romagnoli? They're buying a new defender because they they're thinking, okay, Kier is leaving in 2 years or is not gonna be performed in 2 years. So let's buy one now and see what's going on, or they are just like worried about the Kier injury can be just something that you cannot predict. So it's better to have how many? Five center backs instead of four.
Yeah, but we're just gonna continue to be in the same situation over and over again. Like Cahill is gonna be gone soon, and then if they don't think Roman's good enough, it's just gonna be a constant stream of us buying center backs and not worrying about anything else. Like even left back is honestly worrying as well with how Teo has been. Like you can't just keep focusing on one position when many positions need help.
No, but I'm not worried about the other position because they're going to invest in other positions. It's just gonna be slowly. Like this summer, definitely they're gonna cover two other positions, acquiring players.
And
Not
then
loan. They're gonna
it
actually
depends,
buy a striker
and then
and
it
probably
depends.
number 10.
It depends when they also get this defender as well. Um, like if they had the money, I would like I want a winger, but if we went and got, let's say somehow Vlahovic was a chance of getting him in January, and that's what the club wanted, then I think that's what they should do first.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I mean, you know my opinion about getting Vlahovic in January. Even if you have to pay more, you should get it in January because at least that paying more guarantees you get the player.
Well,
That's why.
not just that, but I I want to make sure we have the funds available to get a forward or a winger. Like I don't want to be in the position where we got to spend 30 or 40 million on a freaking center back, and then all of a sudden we no longer have funds for a forward or a winger. Like, I don't want to be stuck in that position.
No, we're gonna have funds in that. No, the renewal of Romagnoli is not a sure thing. It's not confirmed. It's just talking. So let's see. Romagnoli is not the type of defender that works in Pioli's Milan. I think it's true. It's too
Yeah,
slow,
yeah, yeah.
easy burn, and on a 1-1. Yeah, I think it's a. Uh, I I mean, in my opinion, for a defender, for a center defender, Romagnoli is not so slow. But
No, he's not.
clearly is
He's
not
just
used to play on a high press. Is his first basically year playing on a high press and a high line, defensive line. So it takes time, or is not perfect for that. So let's say that he's not perfect for that. So you need a better player for that type of game.
well.
So it's not
Look at
easy.
Care. Care Kyer. He knows how to shuffle his feet better. Like I won't say Roman's necessarily like in terms of center backs, like just slow as dirt. His problem is he's clumsy up against tricky players, whereas Kyer is older and look how much better he's able to like maneuver his own body. Like that's a big difference, man. Like Berardi would not have done that to Kyer if he was in the game. It's just the small things like, or if he was up against Kyer, it wouldn't have happened like that. Just the small details.
Yeah, I mean, we will never we don't know what's gonna happen. But Romagnoli, oh wow, Romagnoli looks like he's having a talk with Maldini and with the management. Yeah, that's a good point. We're gonna buy a defender. Christy Zeko says we're gonna buy a new defender because Pioli asked them to. Pioli wants a defender, wants another center back. So Pioli is like, if you want me to challenge for the Scudetto, I need another defender because Chiara is out. So Pioli rates more having another center back than actually um, buying another position at the moment in January.
Which is crazy. I mean, look at our we created in our last two games, we produced two shots on target. The goal against Liverpool and then the goal against Udinese. We didn't create any goal scoring chances other than that in the last 2 games. Like,
Yeah, but
I don't know, man. That's worrying to me.
Yeah,
A
but you
center
have to
back isn't
consider
going to create you chances.
a center back is not going to create you chances, but the fact that we play in a certain way, the center back is a key position for us to on the build up. So better is our center back on the build
If
up,
he's like,
or if he's like here, that actually have that long pass, good on the build up, he helps you to create chances because kind of unlock the game on that position. And the Brahim Diaz, the Leao, they have the space to actually create chances. Anyway, we don't create a lot of chances because we are missing a lot of players. Uh, Nathan, if we buy more attacking players, let's say more talented players, but these players get injured anyway, still we are at the same problem. Our problem is not we don't have the players to create chances. So our problem is the players we have, they get injured. It's a bit
and I
like
don't know if you saw in the WhatsApp. I agreed with what the I agreed and disagreed with some of the stuff that was said. But yeah, the injuries is, man, I don't know, man. It's just getting too ridiculous.
yeah, it's
Like
getting a
what
lot.
happened to Leao that's gonna make him out for the rest of the fucking calendar year?
I mean, Leao out coming back in January is not a problem for me because basically means that the Leao got injured for a month, and I prefer that. I prefer Leao to come back in January than force him to come back for Empoli, get injured again, and he has to come back in February. So I don't mind the Leao coming back late after. My problem is that the other people are gonna get injured. It's gonna be like this. We're gonna play against Napoli, and other people are gonna get injured. It's That's how I feel. And if you feel in this way, if you feel like zero confidence on your staff or medical staff, what's the point at the end?
Well,
What?
it is a combination of the medical staff and the preparation. It is both, because you got to remember, preparation is not just for the beginning of the game. You also have after the game as well. And the medical staff isn't going to really be dealing with, the cool down of the player. That's also that's another sector of the medical team. I mean, it all falls under the medical staff, of course. So the whole staff in general needs a revamp, but it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
different sectors is what's causing it.
I feel like maybe we don't have. I feel like we don't have the how you call it enough stuff for the recovery after a game.
Yeah, or like
Uh,
the maybe not enough, but like the right staff who understands what needs to be done for after the game.
yeah, the
Like,
the right
are these guys, like
physio.
you said after the game, these guys should be getting like a 45-minute massage, ice baths. They get all the lactic acid out and stuff like that.
Yeah, they need to get the right
And
substances, drink the right, vitamins. Has to be a lot of work behind. Like you need to invest a lot of money. So these players, when they go
right,
home, they've done everything they should be doing. Just go and sleep or play
and
PlayStation.
and even
They finish the training. They need to have a
and
half an hour massage.
right, right, yeah,
Even if you're not
yeah.
injured, you know what I
At
mean?
the
Even if you're not injured.
Yeah, I agree. As a matter of fact, they should be having people in there just doing routine muscle checkups, especially after every game, and maybe like
Yeah, yeah.
2 or 3 times a week. They should have someone that should just be doing routine checks to see if maybe some person's muscle is tight and they didn't realize it was tight, and that way they go into the next game with a tight muscle that they then pull or strain or tear.
And another thing is
I
when
don't
you
know.
play, when you do training, all your body is warmed, so you don't feel the problems you actually have because you are all warmed up, so you can actually perform. When you go
Right.
home, you realize, oh shit, I have this issue. Or now it's hurting me here. So the moment they finish the training, before they go home, for at least 1 hour and a half, they should have had massages and all these things. So
Well,
when they
do
go
these guys
home, they
even
deal with
stretch?
everything.
Like after the
One
growing up,
Listen,
after every game or practice, we stretch. Like you saw the warm up, right? When you went to the Milan Liverpool game, you saw them warm up, you saw them stretch. But after the
yeah,
game,
yeah.
what did they do
After
after
the
the game?
game, after the game, we don't know what happened because
Right,
they
and
do
that's
everything inside.
right. And
That's the
you
thing.
right. And so I
There's a
don't know.
gym.
Maybe
There's
they
a gym
don't.
inside of Sincere. So
Well, maybe they don't. Maybe they don't do the cool down stretches after the game. Like who knows? Like something's not being done correctly.
listen. Oh, in one, Roy is here, by the way. Hi, Roy. How's it going? Uh,
What's up?
in one live, I actually said we should do more. We should actually fucking do yoga every at least once or twice a week.
Right.
And
I did yoga in
I was
college.
actually yeah, I was actually joking, but not joking. That means like you need to stretch your body in a way that every time is fixed. But man, I feel so embarrassed to talk about this because AC Milan is a fucking 300 million euro club. We shouldn't even talk about this, man. We shouldn't even think about. They are not thinking about this,
Well,
and
it
yet we
doesn't
are
even
talking
matter
about
about
this.
the value of the club. These are professional players. Like just
This is
or
a
this is a
sport company.
professional club, right? A sports complex. Like all of sports or competitive sports, they all have ways to deal with muscles and stuff like that. Like this shouldn't be like a secret or some shit like that.
And sometimes the way they deal with information, like, oh, Leao is coming back probably for Empoli, and now Leao is coming back in January. I feel like they're hiding things, like they feel they're guilty for something. Because if you are not guilty or you don't feel you've done something wrong, you just clarify things, just communicate information properly. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just be transparent with your supporters. I feel like it's not being transparent. The things are that something is not working. That some people are upset at Milanello about the way these things are dealt with because it's too
Yeah.
obvious
And
now.
I
It's
think
too obvious.
I and then we also got to look at the coach as well, because this is Pioli's second full year now. He should understand now that when he gets a player back, he needs to. He should know now with how our luck is that he has to integrate very, very, very slowly. Like none of that. Oh well, he can come in for this. No, 10, 15 minutes, and that's it, man. And then increase the next game and the next game after that. Like just
I
because
think
the medical team says he's good to play, man, you should know not to believe them anymore. If they say he's good to play, fuck that. I'm gonna give him an additional 4 weeks of slow buildup. That's what I would do.
that is madness, man. But anyway,
God damn, it's a
no, not
badass
trusting
Porsche.
your doctor. Not tr
Shit.
Anyway, I want to say to Christy Zeko, yes, I'm Albanian. Born in Albania, grew up in Italy. So that's why my Italian accent. This is my favorite comment. I'm allergic to Roy's bullshits. So, so be careful, man. If you get your job with you, I don't want you to get an allergic reaction because Roy is gonna start now with his bullshits. Anyway, Roy, do you want to say anything?
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man? Are you good?
Yeah, just doing some stuff.
I'm gonna mute Nathan a bit. Do you
Okay.
wanna? We talked about Romagnoli renewal, but
What about it?
I mean, if we agree, disagree, we are against or pro, and I think I know your opinion, so I'm gonna not even ask you about that.
Right.
But if you want to add anything, please let me know.
I want to keep him for the rest of his career at Milan.
Yeah, so perfect. I actually agree on the technical side of it. I don't agree on the way he dealt with his renewal. He wanted way more, now he wants less because he realized doesn't have any other option. So I'm not sure about the motivation of the player, but on the technical side, I agree with you. He's a good defender. Nothing wrong with keeping him. I don't think probably he's struggling with the Pioli system with the high press and the high defensive line, but maybe it's not that. We see. What do you think about these, still again, injuries? And do we need to worry about being now 1 point behind Inter, or
no,
just a moment?
No, because the season is super long. So right now is to really be worried about the Scudetto right now is not important. What is more important is just to stay in that top 4. And then the last 2 months, we got to see where we are there. If we're dropping players like flies, injured players in that last month, if all our players are going to be injured like this in this last month, then we're going to be worried, yeah.
I feel like the injury thing, man, we've been saying this since it's almost a year now. Let's say in 2 months it's going to be a year that we are constantly injured. Because the first half of the season, we were pretty good. Of the previous year, sorry. We were pretty good. We had Ibra injured and Romagnoli coming back from an injury. So that's it. That was the first half of the season. When we started the second half, we started with a lot of injury and we lost a lot of points against Inter, and we managed to finish top 4 the last game of the season.
Yeah.
This season we started already with injuries, like easy. Every game we have 2 injuries after the game, and waiting for other 2-3 players to come back. So an average around 5 injuries a week, basically, is the estimate. So people are injured before the international break. The international break comes, and we are all off finally, so we can get back all full squad, no injuries, and we come back from the international break, and players are injured. So again, same issue. Our boy is gone, but it's gonna come back. So I don't know. It's just this problem is bigger than we thought was the previous year. The injury thing. What's going on here, man?
I don't know, man. I honestly have no clue. I don't know. I was listening to Nathan, what he was saying earlier. Like, there's 100% sure that all the players are being monitored from like meticulously. Like it's just the way clubs work. It's just the way we even did it with our academies. I mean, all the players are being monitored and being asked, and they're being done tests on. Honestly, I have no clue, man. It's either they practice too hard and then they don't have enough time to recover after a game, or what the physiotherapists are doing in the recovery, because the cryotherapy, pool, gym, that aspect, maybe they're doing something wrong there, but I don't know. Like you don't know. That one thing is for sure, this is not new. This is not a Pioli thing. This is not a new thing. This has been going on for a very long time. So something in their methodology that they have created at Milano, at Milanello, is obviously not working. Obviously.
Yeah, it's something is wrong over there. And Pioli managed a lot of other clubs, a lot of other teams, and he didn't have this injury record. It's not like something known from him.
Yeah. I bet you that with this Inter, a team that they never get injured, I bet you that same squad, you just bring it to Milanello, they're all gonna start dropping like flies, one at a time.
Yeah.
That's why I said it was it has to be the preparations and then the recovery. Like it's got to be those two sectors. Like it's just because if you notice, a lot of our injuries happen before and after. They rarely happen during the game. It's always in practice or after some bullshit. So it's something in the preparations and cool down that's just not working. And it feels like they haven't done anything to look into the situation, or they haven't gone too in depth into it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The thing is just out of control. I don't know what to say, man. It's just out of control. I'm done with this injuries thing, man. I know we're going to play against Napoli in a week. I think less. When is the game? Saturday or Sundays? Anyone knows? I think it's
Sunday.
Saturday.
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Sunday night?
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's good. We're gonna get injured after that game. Somebody's gonna get injured. I have that feeling. Because it's always like this. Every game. Some people maybe can blame. Do you think it's because we are playing really intense and consume energy type of football that just few people play, few teams play in Italy? That's why they don't get these injuries. Because I was looking, even Atalanta gets a good amount of injury.
I mean,
so
that if you look at Juventus does not play that kind of football, and they're getting a lot of injuries.
So yeah, true. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
I think something they're doing. I don't know what it is. Something there is just it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, something's not right.
Yeah, people are saying hopefully we have a full squad in January, excluding Kier. I don't think, man. I don't think we're gonna have a full squad in January. Somebody's gonna get injured during having that panettone for Christmas or eating a torrone, having to do a cheers, and they're gonna get injured their right arm. I have that feeling somebody's gonna get injured playing PlayStation with their parents
or playing fucking Ghostbusters in their free time.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we can mitigate some of these injuries and kind of go through this season and keep those losses down and get points.
I'll be honest with you, man. With all these injuries, the only players I want back are 3 players that I think they're important because give us a lot in the pitch. I think Calabria, in terms of leadership, gives us a lot.
Yeah. 100%.
He keeps the guys focused.
Calabria has that Milan spirit that is always fighting, always working, always energy. And,
talking with the players.
Yeah, talking with the players.
And he brings a sense of calm as well.
Yeah. And he's a work.
Like, I feel.
Go for it. No, he's a hard-working guy.
Yeah. He is definitely and we're gonna miss Chiaia. I thought we weren't, but I think we are. But I mean, Romagnoli can kind of cover what he does. Obviously, Chiaia can do it a level better. Not 2 levels, not 3 levels, just 1 level better. So it's not like we're losing, that much. But I agree that Calabria, that heart and soul, is missing right now because he can inspire the team. I definitely agree.
Yeah. And I really believe Calabria one day is going to be a midfielder, an holding midfielder. He can do that position because, I don't know, just he has that leadership and he has that work rate and he plays simple. He never tries nothing difficult. So that is what the holding midfielder should do.
Now that you brought that up, Larry, what do y'all think about having Calabria and Tonali in midfield, and then having Kalulu on the right when Kessie and Benacer go to the AFCON.
Well, looking at how Bakayoko is performing, definitely Calabria or Krunic. I don't see Tonali Bakayoko in the midfield at all. So I would say Calabria and Krunic, and Bakayoko needs to do a lot more to convince me that he is able to do that position. And I'm not talking about the technical, tactical aspect, more on the mental aspect. He needs to be more calm. I feel when he gets the ball, he's not calm, he's not relaxed, he's not on control of the game. He doesn't know
He
what's
needs to
going on
do what
around him.
Krunic was doing.
Yeah, play simple.
Just
And
play,
when
exactly.
I see,
Just
go for it, man.
oh no, I was just gonna
Oh,
say, just play simple, and then you can worry about the other stuff.
yeah, that's the key job of that position. Play simple, cover the wings or the fullbacks, and help the center backs on the build-up. That is the job of an holding midfielder. If you are in a good day, if the team is in a good day, yeah, you can even go forward. You can even actually create chances. But the first 20 minutes, half an hour, that's your job. You need to understand what is the game about and give the tempo of the game. And I hope they start to do this because our midfield, man, was the biggest disappointment at the moment. It is the biggest disappointment at the moment.
Yeah,
and
I think Kessie is at the center of it.
You know what? You guys know how much I like to blame Kessie, so I'm not even gonna hide it. But my talking now is not just about Kessie; it's about the whole department, all the players. Of course, Tonali did really well, and Bakayoko did really bad. And in the middle, we have Benacer and Kessie, so up and down. Sometimes good, sometimes really bad, like Gattuso says. But the problem is when we were this summer in this channel, we all agreed on the fact that the midfield is not a problem. Actually, is one of the most. We are stuck. We are good in that position. We have enough quality and players. And actually, the midfield was that department that completely ruined us.
We do have a good midfield. We have a great midfield. I'm going to blame Kessie because it is not fair that he is putting his contract stuff in front of the objectives of Milan. Obviously, he's not performing the way he was performing last season. Obviously, the contract stuff is there. We saw with Çalhanoğlu too. It's a factor, and the fact that he is putting his own personal stuff in front of Milan's object. Because if he signed his damn contract right now, he'd just be focusing on one thing: AC Milan. We'd just be focusing on AC Milan and the objectives. But how the fuck can you focus on AC Milan and the objectives when you have every day different clubs offering you this, and then Maldini is calling you? Obviously, the relationship in the management must be weird because Kessie is walking at Milanello, looking at Maldini in the eyes, and Kessie, as he looking in the eyes, he's probably thinking, yeah, I'm not going to sign that contract renewal. I'm just going to, do this here, and then I'm going to go for another team. It is not fair what he's doing. It's total bullshit. It is total bullshit, and he should be the leader of that midfield. And by doing what he is doing, he cannot be the leader of the midfield.
Hey guys, I'll be back.
You cannot be the leader of the midfield when you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah, it's really bad, and it gives to concentrate all the other players as well. And if you play bad, how hurt you are because you play bad, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I played bad, I did something wrong. But 2 hours later, you're gonna be like, I'm not gonna be here anymore. I'm gonna be in another club next year. Yeah, I'm gonna be earning $1 million a month.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna be playing with Messi or whatever player he's going to be playing next year.
Right. Like, why does he doesn't care? He doesn't care what's
Why?
going on.
Yeah, I know he cares on the 2 hours when he's in the pitch and plays football. But the moment the game is finished, the moment he needs to go back to the training ground and improve himself, he doesn't care because he's like, why? It's not my problem anymore. I'm out of here.
And there's absolutely no way. And the worst part about it is that his performances so far do not warrant him the money he's asking for. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care, but he doesn't need to perform that much to get the money he's asking for. Because there are these clubs in Europe that have so much money that they don't know what to do with it. They need to get rid of it because it's filling up their fucking bank accounts and they need to get rid of it. So they're just going to give it to a player like Kessie. So Kessie can have the shittiest season, but he's still going to get 10 million from PSG, 8 million for his Man City. It's fucked up.
Whatever, yeah. Yeah, whatever club is going to go, he's going to get a lot of money. And that's the thing. When you realize that Kessie is not in that mindset, that's it, man. Go understand. I'm sorry, man. You're done. I see you're not focused. I see you don't care. Finish. The next 6 months, you're gonna be in the stand, not even called for the game. And I'm telling you this, so just find the solution.
And what I can't stand is this. But in the January, we're going to see Kessie saying, "Don't worry, I'm the president. I'll take care of this." And then but then Atangana is going to be the bad guy because agents are paid to be the villains. All right, they are the ones that are paid to be the villains. So he's going to play with the Rossoneri fans. But I want the Curva Sud to say, you know what, Kessie, fuck you. I don't want to hear that shit. If you're not going to sign, just tell us you're not going to sign. Stop fucking pretending. Fuck off. Either play like you mean it for these last months or get the fuck out of this club.
Yeah. That's for me. It just need to go. You just need to go. And I did that mistake. I did that evaluation mistake. I said, yeah, Kessie can be useful for this year, even if he doesn't renew. It's better to have it in the squad. Now there is no Champions League. Tonali growth is there. You can see it. You're not like, oh, is Tonali gonna be good enough to run for this title? Tonali can play. I know Benacer did that mistake, but Benacer, if you give him trust, and see, that's my problem as well. How do you want Benacer to renew if you are playing Kessie in front of him?
Yeah,
you know what I mean, Roy?
These are bad messages too.
Yeah, exactly. That is how. What type of feeling Benacer is like? Oh yeah, I want to sign the contract. When you are playing Kessie that is not renewing his contract, just tell Kessie, man, you're gonna be in the bench.
Right. Well, listen, just to respond to Paul KB. First of all, Romagnoli is performing the way he's always performed. So there's no dip in form. Even though he is, there is a similar situation in Kessie, there hasn't been a dip in form. There hasn't been. The guy has been fucking relegated to the bench, and he has not complained. Okay, he's still doing what he knows how to do. But it is exactly the same. So this argument does not go to Romagnoli. And as far as Donnarumma goes, Donnarumma played like a fucking boss till the end, even if he knew. But Kessie, no. I'm sorry. You cannot say the same thing about Kessie.
Yeah, I mean, Romagnoli, and by the way, the management is being clear with Romagnoli. Until Kier was in a good shape, Romagnoli was the third choice.
Right, exactly. So, he's not even the
my problem with Kessie is not, I don't mind him being in a bench, and coming in or covering when Benacer is tired or Tonali is tired. But Kessie is his first choice to Pioli, and I'm like, man,
Kessie is okay. The most. It should be like il punto di riferimento della squadra. He should be the number one guy. That's what he was kind of nursed to be. How can you have that guy, the president, be the guy that his last fucking season is fucking playing with the fans and playing like shit, and he knows he's not going to sign with Milan. Completely different story. No, the difference is that Donnarumma played like a fucking boss till the end. Kessie right now is not. He's not. And
Yeah, it's all.
now it's 15 weeks. No, sorry, 15, 16 or 16 days into the season. 16. Now it's too much. The first 5, I say, okay. 10, then I'm like, But now you should be fucking dominating that midfield. You should be a leader. And we should not be talking about the fucking contract. Because another thing is that with Romagnoli, with Donnarumma, we started talking about the contract after January. With Kessie, it's been since the beginning of the summer. Completely irresponsible, completely just shit on the team. No respect at all. Sorry, Red John, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that even so, I still think that Kessie should be a starter. Like morally, at least, I've said from the beginning that Kessie shouldn't start, but I think right now we cannot afford not starting Kessie because I think Benacer has not been himself this season, at least. Like he has not had 2 great games in a row, at least. Right? He has had 1 great game and then the next a little bit more suspect, right? And Kessie gives you that physical presence in the midfield which you need. Together with Tonali, they do it pretty well. I am of the idea that Tonali is more important right now, but I feel like Kessie is also very important. And you notice it that when Kessie plays well, the midfield dominates. This is the way I see it. And I'm kind of disappointed by Benacer because he has not been himself lately. I think, to be bold, he has not been himself since his injury last year. He had an injury, I think, before January, which kept him out for like 2 months. And ever since, he's not been consistent. He has had good games and then some bad games. But before that, he would always have great games.
But John, did you put the link on Reddit of the
Listen,
live?
I have to create a post because I cannot just put the link in because they have an anti-ad policy there. So they deleted you. But I'm gonna open an account and ask where can I watch
Guys,
Milan live streams, and then I'm gonna answer to myself with another account saying, "Oh,
Don't
listen,
say it
there's
live,
this."
man.
guys, sorry, but
this is the plan.
I want to understand, Paul, why I am angry right now. It is exactly because of this. Technically, he is our best midfielder. He should be the fucking captain, the leader. But he can't be. His situation does not allow him to be that.
I agree.
Yeah, it's my problem now is with Pioli. I'll be honest with you guys, and I mean I can have a problem with Maldini as well in this situation, but now I'll say Pioli because you know what I really believe Milan bought Adli the last week of the summer because they knew Kessie is not going to renew. So the strategy was, this is all my opinion, by the way. So I don't have any information. So the strategy was kind of Pioli and Maldini was like, listen, Kessie is our best midfielder. Let's hope he's going to perform the way Donnarumma performed or whatever Akan and whatever other players that didn't renew performed. Like David Alaba for Bayern Munich, he performed perfectly the whole season, even if you knew he's going for Real Madrid. Wijnaldum with Liverpool, he did an incredible season, fighting every game, and everybody know he's going to leave. So they thought Kessie is gonna fight all season, be our best midfielder, and leave at the end for free. Fair enough, whatever. But when you realize after 10 games, after Atletico games, after a lot of, you see those signals. You see the guy is up and down. Good games, bad games, good games, bad games. You start to think, you know what, this guy is going to be like this all season. He's not going to get a grip. He's going to be like this all season. He's going to make a bad game, don't train good enough, not be focused, and do another good game and another big game. So why we don't just make a decision why we don't start Benacer, Tonali consistently, so they get a chemistry. So Benacer get in that rhythm. He gets more confident, more relaxed, and he understands you are my choice. So sign that renewal. You're gonna be the future. You and Tonali. Don't worry about Kessie. Kessie is here to give a hand, and he's gonna leave. But if you play Kessie consistently, good, bad, on the mind of Benacer is like, why should I renew when my club is not valuing me, but is valuing a guy that is leaving in a few months? And why I'm not getting consistent game time. Even if I make a mistake, I still want to be in the pitch that game after, because I need time to get consistency. So that's my problem with Pioli. That should make a decision and say, you know what, that's it. Kessie is done. I don't care. Now I start Benacer.
I disagree with that, to be honest. I disagree in the sense that right now it's not the time you experiment, or it's not the time you start uh, trying to give players confidence. Right now you play the players which are more informed, right? And right now the more informed players are Tonali and Kessie. Even with Kessie having poor performances. Because
I would play
Benacer,
Kroos in fucking midfield, man, instead of Kessie as well.
Yeah, maybe Krunic Tonali could be a good option, you know?
nah,
Because Krunic he's been great, guys. I mean, really, there's nothing for what he's supposed to do. He's doing great. But I do agree with Region there. You know, stop this rotation in the midfield. Play your two
Exactly.
fucking best midfielders every game.
100%, and I don't understand why.
Why is he doing that?
Like it's just crazy to me how you have 7 days until the game against Napoli, so 7 days for the players to rest, and you somehow decide. Oops, sorry. You somehow decide to just play Bakayoko from the start. Like, are you kidding me? Like, do we have points to spare or something? Why are you playing players who are not the best at their position? You have no reason to play Bakayoko. Because if we had a midweek game, I would kind of understand it, right? Because his process of thinking would have been something like, I have to play Benacer Bakayoko in the midfield because in 3 days I have Napoli, right?
Yeah,
But
makes some sense.
Napoli's 7 days after, so I just don't understand it, especially when we saw it against Sassuolo, and it was a total failure.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
so
he's going to sub him anyway in the second. Just don't start him. Just put him
Yeah.
in the second half like he always do. Why stop this starting fucking Bakayoko? He's not ready. Just fucking, he's not ready. Give him.
in
Let.
my I'm sorry to interrupt. In my opinion, I think he's doing this because he's trying to get Bakayoko ready as soon as possible, because in January we're gonna have to play with Bakayoko.
Yeah, I mean that is possible.
But it's not the time. It's like we cannot keep losing points because you want to start. Like, that's gonna be a problem for future Milan, right? Right now, let's just gather as many points as possible, and we have enough injuries, right? Don't put me players now that thank God are healthy. Don't substitute them with other players which are not at the same level right now.
Yeah, and Udinese, even though this season they're always kind of shit in the Serie A, but they're always a tough team.
For us, they've been
Always.
a nightmare. Like,
Always.
as long as I remember, a nightmare.
As long as I remember, exactly.
Especially Udinese away, like a struggle.
It's a listen. You guys have a great point. I mean, and you know what I believe on what is football. Football is the best player has to play. I don't care about contract and stuff like that. If he's in the mindset to play, he needs to play anyway. But I saw Bakayoko and Benacer against Sassuolo. They did like bad, not really bad, not really good. They just did bad. And I saw Tonali and Kessie coming in the second half, and they did bad as well. So it was just bad. So I feel like even Kessie in a bad day, it's not good, man. So it's not worth it anymore. Kessie is worth it to play him when he's Kessie or whatever Kessie the last season. But if he's bad, man, it's the same no, it's the same shit of bad Bakayoko or bad Benacer, bad Tonali, whatever. So I'm like, Kessie, you're done for me. You're not renewing. Clearly, you don't care. You're not playing good. You're not giving me consistency. I'm not gonna play you because maybe you can give me the great Kessie. No, not anymore. It's done. And because I play once a week now, I actually have to do that now.
And then look at what kind of legacy he left. He's leaving with AC Milan. Like the most disastrous Champions League debut I've ever seen from any player. And then this. I mean, his agent is worse than Raiola. Is fucking worse than Raiola.
No, man, his agent is good. Kessie's gonna make 1 million a month. His agent is good. It's Kessie that is not a good football player. That is different.
To be honest, like it's kind of counterproductive what he's doing right now because he's having a pretty shitty season, in my opinion. Like at least compared to his standards, right? Because it's not like he's been subpar, like super bad. He's just been a lot worse than his usual, or at least the Kessie version that we saw last season, right? So I have no idea what he gains from this because the problem is the teams that see his performance, they are gonna lower the price or his salary, right? They're not gonna offer him 10 fucking million. No one's gonna offer him 10 million for Kessie to be this Kessie. Right?
I feel like he doesn't have that offer.
Yeah,
he's playing with.
I doubt.
I feel like he's playing with fire because if you have that offer, you are more relaxed and you actually perform.
Yeah.
I think he's playing with fire. I think he doesn't really have that offer, and he's trying to push his price as high as possible, and hoping that Maldini is gonna give that 7 million to him, and he's gonna be like, okay, I'll sign it.
So he's basically pulling a Donnarumma, right?
Yeah, he's pulling a Donnarumma, and he's feeling really unsure because that AC Milan is not answering. He's saying, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you that money. So I feel like he's having a 6.5 million offer from another big club for sure, or something pretty close. You know what I mean, but not crazy. And that's why I saw.
I don't
Listen,
think
he's
so.
struggling mentally.
Listen, the problem is all summer long I was here shouting and saying we should give him the 600 million he's asking for. Right now, I'm not even sure. Like, why would you give him 6 million and half?
Guys,
right now?
If he is not signed, he's definitely at this point. I just don't see the math. He can't be signing for AC Milan because if his intention was always to be signing for AC Milan, that means that this year he's losing millions and millions and millions. Like he's got there's a reason why he's not signing with AC Milan because there's these stupid fucking clubs that will pay you 8 million just to sit on the bench.
But there really isn't, Roy. There really is.
I don't know about that. I want to see.
Tell me one player that gets 8 million, 9 million net a season, and he gets signed as a sub or as a non-important player.
I mean, I'm being hyperbolic, but let's look at Juve, right? Bernardeschi is getting what, 6 million or 7 million or something like that. Delete is getting 7.5 million.
Yes, but keep in mind these were players that were purchased by high amounts. Like Bernardeschi was the next star,
and when you're signing a player for free, the player has more leverage in his demands.
Sure, yeah,
and also the agent. If he was going to sign with AC Milan, he would have done it because if he was going to sign for 6 million, that means that he said no to how much? 3.5 million this year. Why would he do that?
Well. Yeah,
no,
sure, but
in my opinion is I think he's having these offers, but he's not having these offers in terms of salary. I think he's having offers in terms of bonus signing. So I mean, like let's say Man United can offer him, let's say they can tell him, listen, we're gonna offer you 7 million net a year plus 10 million if you sign for us. So you're gonna get straight in your bank account 10 million net because you signed for us as a bonus, and a 7 million per year. So for Man United, it's like buying a player for 10 million and giving him a 7 million salary. For him, it's like getting 9 because he gets 10 million in advance and he gets the other 7 in 4 or 5 years.
I truly believe that Kessie is not going to get 9 million wherever he goes. No one's going to offer him 9 million.
Listen, he's not gonna get as I say, he's not gonna get a salary because he can destabilize the entire dressing room of a big club if he comes in without ever winning anything and he gets 10 million a year. No one is gonna let him do that. But on a bonus signing, he can do that because those amount of money, no one knows how much they are. It just goes on your bank account. You, your agent, your mom, and the club knows. No one else knows. Not journalist knows that because it's a transfer bank and that's it. And on the paper goes your salary that is 7 million a year. So he can do that, and he's gonna do that for sure. So that's why he wants to leave, and he's gonna go to Manchester United. My problem is this guy. If he wants that contract, he needs to make sure don't get injured. So a guy that doesn't want to get injured is a guy that's not gonna give everything in the pitch. Is gonna think, oh shit, maybe I get injured. Yeah. Oh shit, maybe I get a muscle injury and I lose that contract.
And in addition to that, he also has the African Cup coming, so that's another reason to take it a little bit easy, right?
Exactly.
He doesn't really. I would guess he doesn't want to get injured right before the African Cup, right?
Yeah, he doesn't want to get injured in the African Cup. He doesn't want to get injured. So all these thoughts in your mind. Hoping that AC Milan gives you the money, hoping that you don't lose the contract that big clubs are offering you at the end of the season, hoping that you don't get injured, hoping that you're going to do a good season but not too good or whatever. All these thoughts makes you perform like shit. So that's why, fuck it, don't even bother Pioli. Just put Benacer, just put Krunic, just put Tonali, Benacer, Krunic. Just do something else. Tell Kessie, you're going to play the last 10 minutes. You're going to play if anyone gets injured. You're going to play in the last 15 minutes if I need you. You know?
Yeah, but I still think Benacer is not at the level yet, man. Like, I still would prefer Kessie doing like he's doing right now, which is something I don't like, than Benacer. Because Benacer has had really good games and some atrocious games. Like some games where he is unwatchable. Like you cannot watch Benacer play.
I think all this rotation is hurting Benacer. Benacer needs to play minutes and minutes.
Consistently, yeah.
He needs to be consistent.
And by the way, let's talk about this topic. Just to close the physical preparation and injuries and everything. You know what I like that I realized a few days ago? The strategy that Guardiola uses. And now I understand why he does that. And I think it's an amazing strategy.
Big dick energy.
I don't know if it's a crazy strategy. And I never thought that is actually, I never see it in that way. So basically Guardiola, plays 11 player. And most of the games, he does one substitution. On some of them, even 0 substitution. So he starts with 11 and he finishes with the same 11. And I realized that actually builds up a lot of power and energy on your body. Because those 11 players, if they play 6, 7, 8 games, 90 minutes, week in, week out, they get really good. They get really strong. They get that match fitness that is incredible.
That if we do that, we would have to play with our primaveras, man.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I actually think players that used to play before the 5, the 5 substitutions, 9 apart from the goalkeeper, 7 players were forced to play 90 minutes. So they were getting in a state of form that were amazing. and everyone were getting that form. In the moment of the season, let's say January, February, they were at the peak of their form. I feel like our players, because Pioli does always those 5 substitution. I feel like just few of our players have that match fitness to finish a 90 minutes without getting tired. Because that's the whole point. You need to have players that finish the 90 minutes without being tired.
And one
Because
of those
they are
players
used to play 90
Kessie.
minutes.
And one of those players is Casino.
Exactly. And you know why Kessie is one of those players? Because he played the entire season 90 minutes. He never got substituted. And he built that energy, that strength. Of course, he has the body because he doesn't get injured and stuff like that. In my opinion, we need to go on that direction as well. We need to let Brahim Diaz, Benasset, Tonali play 3-4 games in a row, 90 minutes.
Even if they are gassed after the 60th minute.
Yes,
because this is the problem. But
no.
You risk losing points, man.
No. That's the thing. Is a thing that you plan it properly. So you tell Tonali, you're a midfielder. If you don't get the yellow, you're gonna play all game today. So learn how to deal with your energy.
Strength.
Yeah, manage your strength. And you're gonna finish the 90 minutes. So when you're tired, you need to use your brain. That forces players to use their brain to move the ball, because then if you don't move the ball, you're gonna get tired if you keep the ball. I think that is a pretty clever strategy, that you need balls to do it, because in the beginning you're gonna lose a lot of points. City lost a lot of points the previous season in the beginning, but they won the Premier League after, thanks to that. Because all the 22 players, they were all match fit and they never get tired. They run at the same intensity from the beginning until the end.
Wait, how do all the 22 players get match fit?
Because he starts with the starting 11. Sterling doesn't play for 6-7 games in a row, and now Sterling is playing always and until the 9th minute for 6-7 games in a row. When everyone has done 6-7 games in a row, 90 minutes, he starts to rotate everyone, because they already get that 90 minutes and they can actually run for 120 minutes if there is a knockout stage in Champions League. And I think that is a clever strategy. I'm not saying it's the only one, but when you have a young team like AC Milan, players like Leao, Diaz, Tonali, that's managing their energy is something they don't know how to do. And the only way they can understand that is to play week in, week out for 90 minutes.
But
because they need to actually learn how to do it.
I don't know if you have noticed, but Tonali always, if he starts, he plays 60 minutes, not a minute more. And for Tonali's case, though, I think he has like a problem with his knee or something, because Pioli keeps on saying that ha un fastidio del ginocchio. Like after every single game, he's like, oh, he still has that like discomfort in his knee or something. But I'm just not convinced about this strategy, to be honest.
No, because our players are good on playing intense football for moments of the game, not consistently. And they need to start to do that. So we need to keep our players to play 90 minutes. I see that happening. All the teams that play with high intensity, they keep majority of the player in the pitch because they need to learn how to play high intensity for 90 minutes. I'm sorry, man. A big team, at least at AC Milan, that was used to win, I was relying on at least 6-7 players. They will finish 90 minutes without getting tired. Gattuso was finishing the 90 minutes without getting tired. Even Pirlo, man. Pirlo was not running more than Gattuso. He was always fresh. Even in the 90 minutes, he was making the right decision. I mean, everyone remembers that pass in the semi-final against Germany to Grosso. 120 minutes, man, football. In a month time. Pirlo played all the game, all the 90 minutes.
I do want to say something about Pirlo, though. One of Pirlo's characteristics was his ability to always become better the more the game went forward. He had a very good ability to manage that. Very good ability.
How did he learn how to do that? At the age of 23, he was not good at that. Playing every game 90 minutes. So we need to create our core, and this core needs to play 90 minutes. That's the whole point, in my opinion. Anyway, Skrillard is in the chat, man. Let me Skrillard, what are you doing, man? Go to work. If you're not working, come in the chat. Come here, man. Where are you? Come in, my man. You're answering people on the chat over there. Paul KB, man, come in, man. You made Roy upset today. Paper Diaz is back now, man.
Paul thinks I have an agenda with Italian players. Well, you know what, Paul? I do.
Well, Paul, but we were over that. Like, that's obvious.
Paul, Roy is like the English media, man. He loves his players.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just cannot hide it. Can you blame him? I mean, love is love. It's unconditional.
I just respect that he doesn't try to hide it anymore. He just says it. That's respect.
He never tried to hide it. Never tried to hide it.
Yeah, Italy is for me, Italy is like, look, I don't want to offend anybody, but to me, Italy is like Milan. I love the Italian national team to death, just like as much as I love Milan. So I'm very invested in Italian players.
No, it's for me, the way I see it is you need players from the country for the simple reason that it's easier they get attached to the team quicker. So it's easy to renew their contracts. They fall in love with the supporters, and they are in their own country, and it's really hard for them to make a decision and go to play for another club outside Italy. So the only threat is maybe they change a club in Italy.
Yeah, and Laird, I want to add what you remind me with what you're saying, is that it has always been a big formula for every legendary team to have a core of domestic players, whether it's Barcelona, whether it was Bayern, whether it was Ajax, whether it was Milan. These teams that became legendary always had a domestic core of a domestic core, a core of domestic players. It's very important because they understand, certain things more than others do, I guess. You can never understand Barcelona the same way Xavi understands Barcelona. Only Xavi can understand Barcelona. Only Müller can understand what it means to play for Bayern Munich. Only Tonali, who said, I'll get paid less in order to keep on playing for AC Milan, can understand what it's like to play for me. It's like, it's just cultural.
Yeah, or Calabria. Calabria is a guy that signed for 2.5 million, basically. And he say, I want to stay for AC Milan. I want to play for Milan. So it's a thing, If you get a center back that is, it can happen on another way. It can happen that is a foreigner player that actually loves AC Milan, that gets in love with the culture and that gets in love with Italy, and he becomes kind of he feels Italian and he wants to stay in Italy. It happened, I think, with Nedved or players like Zanetti for Inter. So it can happen with a foreigner player as well. It's just easier that it happened with an Italian player, but Roy just likes Italian players. Oh, Skriller, man. So you never work. I knew that, man.
No, I'm on leave,
Forza Azzurri! Forza Azzurri!
I never ask Skriller what he does for a job because I'm scared, because he's always on the live until late. So I don't know what he does for a job.
I should be asleep, but I guess I'll keep you guys company.
No. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming in. Man, we were talking. I forgot about. Oh yeah, the Kessie situation, man, and the fact I don't want to make it like a Donnarumma thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's a bastard, a piece of shit. traitor and bullshit like that. I don't care about that. But do you think Pioli should play him, or just, you know what? It's time now to just stay in the bench, help out the team, but not be a key player anymore?
Yeah, I said at the beginning of the season is that if he didn't sign the renewal, I think we should bench him. I mean, I'm not going to hold it against the guy, and we've said it before. If a guy is interested in making money, then it's what he wants. I guess all of us, we work for money and we have our own motivations. We're not gonna make a big deal about it. But the thing is that I had thought that Pioli should give more minutes to players who have a future with the team. And the thing with Kessie is that he's also put in bad performances. And I don't want to reward players with bad performances, saying, okay, you didn't play well, but don't worry, you're playing the next game. And after the game after that. So it's sending the wrong message. Contract aside, Kessie has just not been performing.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh yeah, Inter and Hakan Çalhanoğlu, man. It's getting tougher and tougher to go on
Yes,
Twitter
guys,
recently.
I love this conversation. Yes, let's talk about this.
Roy, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say like, "Oh, I told you guys, we are losing a great player." I know, but you know what? As crazy as it sounds, I don't give a shit, man. I'm so happy we have Diaz as a number 10.
I gotta admit, I do prefer Diaz, that kind of attacking midfielder, than the Çalhanoğlu kind of midfielder. But Çalhanoğlu right now would really help this team.
No. With the mentality Çalhanoğlu has, he will play even worse in this situation. He will do a mess in the pitch because things are not going well. So he will be the first one to put his head down and not react. So listen, Hakan Çalhanoğlu is an amazing midfielder. He's a good midfielder. We don't play with midfielder. Yeah, amazing, whatever. He's an amazing midfielder.
He plays very. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
He runs a lot. He's good with the ball. And in a team that actually plays with 3 midfielder, or in a team that plays with 5 midfielder, whatever you want to say, he's perfect because if he goes forward and he creates something, fine. He's not the main player that has to create things.
Yeah.
And he just needs to work hard in the midfield, and he's not the only one that has to work hard because he's not a double pivot. So he doesn't need to cover the entire midfield or half of the midfield. He just needs to cover that small side, that half left.
Yeah, in Inter, he's playing his position, the mezzala, and that's why he's doing well. In Milan, he was asked to play what Diaz does, and obviously he can't do what Diaz does. But if you put him as a mezzala, the guy is going to perform. So all of you guys that are saying that he's not going to score any more goals, you're just eating your words, guys. You're just going to be eating your words week in and week out. Forza Chala! Forza Çalhanoğlu!
Roy, no one is going to get upset. Don't worry, man. No one said he's not going to score. Actually, we know the bad luck we have. So we knew he's going to be a capocannoniere this season. He's going to score like 12
goals. You have
to
start getting worried, Laird, because you had that famous
Why?
bet.
My bet is doing well, man. Don't worry.
Is it? I don't think so.
I mean, Brahim Diaz missed a lot of games anyway from the COVID thing.
You should have put that in consideration, too.
Oh, yeah. But I put that in consideration. The season is not finished.
With Çalhanoğlu in Inter is never going to get injured. Brahim Diaz with Milan is going to get injured many times.
And still, Brahim Diaz is going to score more goals. And
you really think so? At this point, do you still believe that?
Yeah, I still believe that.
Yeah,
I believe it.
I have an opinion about this Hakan, and I guess any other player if we had choose to keep him. One of the things that I liked about last season was that you could really see the chemistry between players. So you had Rebic with Theo. Everyone knows how well they work together last season. And one of the things that I did notice that our midfielders, why they're lacking, is that I don't see the chemistry anymore. It's like Tonali is doing well, we keep playing Tonali. Benitez is getting less minutes. And that may be a reason, it may be not, but I'm just not seeing the chemistry. And even if Hakan was in the team, Do you think he's going to have chemistry with Balo Torres on left back, or is he going to do a 1-2 with him? So it's not down to him or not down to any individual players. It's just that our team lacks chemistry for whatever reason, and it's just not getting. The gel is not there, not like what we saw.
Yeah, chemistry is an important thing. There is another thing I was thinking is a lot of people are saying, "Oh, we need to buy this player, we need to buy this player," but I'm really feeling like I hope Casti, Conti, and Pellegrini leaves our club. You know what I mean?
Casti will leave, right? Because if he gets half an offer, I think we're gonna accept that offer and hope that he accepts the offer.
Yeah, right? That's the problem. He's not accepting the offer.
Yeah, man, because the guy, the problem with Casti is like it's Red John. Like a fan of Milan playing for Milan. I wouldn't leave as well. I would be like, man, fuck it. I'm playing for my club. Get it? Like I'm not gonna leave.
I'm training with my idols.
Exactly. I see Maldini all the time, and I'm not leaving. Are you kidding me?
Well, guys, give him some credit. Do you think he's playing this season? You know, in his few appearances, do you think he's playing worse than Salmakers?
No, guys. Let's be honest about Castillo. Casilla, every time he's played, he's saved our ass. That's the truth.
That's what I was going to say.
That is literally the truth.
Indirectly, yes. Indirectly, that's true. Because even against Udinese, the goal came from a shit cross from Castillejo.
No. It was a good cross. It was a good cross, and Maldini got to it, and then for some reason, for luck, it landed in Ibrahimovic. But it was his cross. So another guy that gets way too much hate for no reason.
Yeah, but come on.
Castillo, cazzo!
Oh, God.
Roy, please. Listen, Roy, I just want to say something to you. Actually, I'm going to say this to all the live. It's not a lot of people, 12 people. I hope we got at least 12 likes. But I used to play football now, and I played quite a decent level, you know. And I played actually with people that finished and played in Serie A as well, and people that played in Europa League and stuff like that. And I was a right wing on a 4-4-2 classic formation, you know. And I actually was good at crossing. I was always finding the man in the box. Always. And for me, it was so simple to cross the ball. It was like, if you play on the wing, the cross should be like your bread and butter. Having a coffee in the morning. If you don't know how to cross, you are done as a wing. Yeah. You shouldn't play as a wing. You should leave. You should change the sport.
Yep.
That's how I felt.
Castillo is our best crosser.
No, Roy, listen to me. That's how I felt. That's how I felt when I was a kid, a teenager, when I was playing football. If I go at the end and I put a shitty cross, I couldn't sleep all night. So all my crosses were pretty good. Always on the head of the right man, the most dangerous man. And one season, we scored our team scored like 100 and more goals, and this guy scored 60 goals. This guy was an amazing player, was an insane talent. And offline, he scored in Europa League. Yeah, he scored in Serie A. He was an amazing. We were kids at that time, no?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking myself, there is Ibra. Let's say I'm on the right wing, and there is Ibra in the box. He's a 2-meter guy, man. And you're not able to do a decent cross. Yeah. A professional football player, you're not able to do a decent cross. Or at least you try 5 crosses and you don't make 3 decent on his head. I think you're finished. You're done. Your career shouldn't go further. With Ibrahimovic on the box.
Don't say that, because you killed all our wingers, man. Don't say that. Because you killed Leao, you killed everyone.
No, I've seen that. Listen, I've seen this with the Napoli player with Osimhen in the box, or I've seen it with fucking Manchester United with a Cavani in the box, and the cross is too long, too short, and I'm like thinking, these guys actually trained? Because he's literally the basic of a wing or a fullback is the basic. Crossing the ball is the basic. And this is really bad, man.
Are you
But
I
like?
think yeah.
Yeah, can I ask your opinion? I don't know if you are superstitious or not, and if you believe in this. Last season when we went
Super
unbeaten,
superstitious, man. Super.
I'm superstitious, man.
Yeah.
and last year when we went unbeaten, there were a lot of these things coming out. Oh, we will always score 2 goals. And the one thing of last season that I remember, everyone said, when Salmakers is on the pitch, we will never lose the game. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that those sort of superstitions last forever, but could it be the turn of Samu, whereby whenever he comes in at like
We
the
don't-
80th plus minute,
we
he
don't
saves our
lose.
ass?
No, man, no.
No, it's unfortunately it's not that, man. Unfortunately, it's not that. But we need to. I don't know, man. We need to be precise at the end of the last 30 meters, and we don't shoot the ball in the goal from outside the box, man. We don't do that.
Because Hakan was the guy who did that, man.
Right.
Yeah, but he never
we
hit the
sold
goal
our
for
shooter.
4 years against us.
We sold our shooter.
No.
What shooter, man? He didn't do a decent shoot for 4 years, man.
Well, look at him now, lads. He's scoring bangers left and right. Motherfucker is playing like he's prime Hakan all of a sudden.
But I knew it's gonna happen, man. That is our listen. I'll tell you, Scudetto, I'll tell you what superstition means for me.
Are you sure you knew it was gonna happen?
I knew because I now tell you how I think the world and karma works. Now I'll tell you. You're gonna be you're not gonna laugh. So our fan base is constantly saying, "Oh, Salamakers is shit, and on the other side, Leao gets injured and Rebic gets injured. Our fan base says, "Oh my God, Florenzi is shit and Calabria gets injured. Oh, Balotelli is shit and COVID comes to tail. Oh, Romagnoli, and Kier gets a fucking 6-month injury.
Come on, guys. Come
Oh,
on.
Tataruzanu is ugly. He looks like a fucking vampire, and Manyan get injured. At a certain point, we were actually saying, "Oh, I hope Gabbia plays," and Tomori got injured. So
Come
you
on.
motherfuckers, can you just shut the fuck up for a second? Can you just shut up?
Come
I'm
on.
actually serious with all this. You're laughing, man.
Man,
You're
no,
laughing.
Wait, hold on,
Dad.
hold on, Richard. Do you believe in superstition?
This is fucking crazy.
Are you saying that?
Keep laughing, man. Keep laughing.
Oh my god.
Are you saying that the fans are sending bad vibe energy to the players?
And
Like
it's
universal,
the
cosmic,
karma.
universal bad energy?
Rajon, how many times Leao got injured on the period that we say he's lazy and he's a motherfucker? He's a motherfucker
Okay,
lazy player.
No,
you tell me. Or
Yeah,
how
okay,
many
okay.
times?
Listen,
how many
I will
times?
answer
Ibra
your
got-
question with another question.
No, because I'm giving you numbers here, man.
No,
People,
how
I'm giving
many-
you numbers,
listen, Dad,
important numbers.
How many times? No, the most important question is this: how many times did we say Leao is a lazy fuck and Leao didn't get injured? This is the question I have for you. How many times?
The
have we
whole
said-
season. The
and
whole
he didn't-
season,
and
the
he
supporters.
he didn't get injured for.
He was always there. He actually played as a
No.
striker, as a second striker, as a number 10, as a wing. He played all the games.
That-
Krunic is shit. He's never missed a game, man, for 2 years.
Lad,
Man,
come
you
on,
are crazy.
come on,
We
man.
are telling
What are you
Ibra that he's
talking about,
finished. Rajon, we are telling Ibra that he's finished. That 4 years old is not getting injured. We are telling he's finished. He cannot run. He cannot fly. The guy is not getting injured. So keep laughing, man. Keep laughing.
This is so good, bro.
Okay, is this Roy?
This is why
Okay.
the Illuminati music. I love it, man. I love it.
So,
Fuck, man.
Red
No,
John, this is my
it's so-
opinion, man. This is my opinion.
It's so true because before the season started, everyone's saying, "Oh, Rebic is second second half of the season. So he gave a few goals, and when we were about to hype him up to the peak,
Oh,
and when we
Rebic
released him,
is a great
fuck
player.
you guys.
Injured.
I'm gonna go walk my dogs.
Oh, Rebic is shit. Why Rebic is playing before Leao? Rebic is shit. Never get injured. The dude is like invincible. Rebic is incredible. Oh my god, Rebic against Juventus. Rebic is 2 months not playing football. Are you? Selemakers is shit. He never got injured for 2 months, man. 2 months. Oh, Diaz is amazing. COVID straight away.
This is post factum.
Listen, you guys do whatever you want. We have a power. You guys are jinxing it like crazy. Keep going.
Yeah,
It's fucking karma, man.
This is karma.
Oh, wait. Skrilla. Oh, Ibra is ass. Is low. Is shit. It's finished. Giroud and Pellegrini, both of them, out of order.
I just want to say something, guys. I just want to say something.
Paul is here, by the way,
This is going to
guys.
be a little bit controversial, but I'm going to say something. Last time people fought like this in America, we had the Salem witch hunts.
Yeah, Roy. Listen,
I'm just getting to ask.
You can believe it or not, man. I'm not saying anything. Paul, man, what do you want to say?
No, I'm good, man. I'm just getting
Please.
to ask Red Johnny, what is it that you smoke, man? Because every episode you're always laughing, man. Like you're such a happy guy. Like literally, we want to know.
I'm a super happy and positive guy, bro. This is my trait.
I like it, man. I like it. It's
No,
good.
that
it's
is
good.
a
It's
laugh
good.
of nervous because he's nervous. He's realizing that he should stop playing.
This is
Stop.
I feel like Belelistic can learn a lot from you, man. Definitely.
yeah, man.
All right, Red John, what is it?
Always think positive, man.
What kind of shit do you get in Germany? Tell us. What is
Shit.
Is it?
What do you
Is
mean?
it? Is it? What is hashish?
Bro,
American soldiers brings in Germany, man.
I don't even smoke weed, man, because it makes me paranoid. So I don't smoke weed.
Oh,
Man, he's paranoid when he's not smoking. Imagine if he smokes.
Exactly. yeah.
so watching this Milan doesn't make you paranoid. That's interesting.
No, exactly. Like I don't want to smoke weed and add to it. Get it? Like I have enough paranoia in my life right now. So watching Milan play is stressful enough.
Man, Paul, Red John thinks we already lost the.
I want to know what. Hey, what's up, Paul?
Wait.
I'm good, bro. What are you telling me?
I have a question for Paul. I want to know what Paul thinks about what Larry just said about the karma.
Oh man, you know what? Yeah, I'm very superstitious as well. Unfortunately, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very superstitious as well. So I'm doing before matches. I don't like making predictions. Like there's certain things I do that I've always done. Like literally, like when I was playing football, I used to be one of those people that always puts my right boot before my left boot. Like different things. Like I just don't mess with that stuff because I feel like the one day I don't do that, that's the one day something bad is going to happen. So I just don't mess with.
So you're saying that Larry might have a point. That the
He
reason
does
why
though. No, but he
Rebic
does.
is getting
He does.
injured is because Skinner talks shit about.
On.
He does.
Bro,
No, you know what? Yeah, it sounds
Not
funny, but it's
Skrilla,
true.
Everyone. I'm not
guys.
It
saying
sounds
Skrilla.
funny, but it's true.
Everyone.
It sounds
Come
funny,
on.
but it's true, man. It sounds funny. Like Hakan might just have the season of his life. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
as much as I
exactly.
hate Interisti,
We
Hakan now might
even
just end
edited
up
a
having the
video
season of his
about
life.
him not being fit.
Guys, please.
All right. So then
Please.
Red John is to blame for sure.
yeah. Listen, guys.
John is
This is pretty simple. Like, cause the problem with being superstitious or I don't know, super religious or whatever, the problem is that you only see your like you want to make a point and you say, oh, if you say shit about Ibra doesn't get injured, or if you say Ibra is old,
No,
Ibra
no.
doesn't get injured.
Red John, I agree. It's all in your head, yeah. But I feel like the one day you decide to actually not do something, that's the one day it actually happens, if that makes sense.
No, but this is the problem. Laird cannot count how many times we've said Ibra is a beast and Ibra didn't get injured. Lots of times.
Red John. We said Ibra is a beast after his goal against Lazio. The guy didn't play for 2 weeks.
Yes, man.
We've
but
been
no,
constant.
no.
We've been constantly saying
It doesn't work like
that
that, man.
Ibra is finished. That Ibra does. We need a new striker. The Ibra cannot. We are all saying Ibra should not renew next season.
It doesn't. Let me test it right now. Okay, let me test it right now. Ibra is Ibra is the best striker in the world. Listen here.
It doesn't
Ibra,
work. If it's you, it doesn't work.
Yeah, no.
Red John, but you don't understand that it's not about. I'll say it, and it's gonna happen. It's about what do you? No. It's about what you really mean. That's
I mean it.
Ibra you don't mean it, man.
You're gonna will it.
You don't mean it. You say Ibra should not renew. He's finished. You said it already. The guy's not getting injured. The guy's a machine. You said he's finished already. The fucking machine. The guy's 4 years old. He's not getting injured.
Guys, I actually regret saying this now because the problem is if it does happen that Ibra gets injured next game, man, I'm gonna get the fucking blame for it.
No. Hey, please. Let's not even play like that because we don't need any more injuries, man. I'm hearing Pioli wants to start Daniel Maldini, and I'm scratching my head. Maybe against Empoli, but I don't want to see him against Napoli.
Man, Empoli is going to be harder.
You see that, Paul? You say that, he's probably going to have the game of his life.
You know what? It's true. It's actually true. I mean,
do you remember that live when we discussed like 2 hours if Maldini should play instead of Krunic?
And we are Spezia. I think it was Spezia, and he scored a goal. After that, when people say, "Oh yeah, he can play," he scored even a goal against Spezia. So Maldini should play before Krunic, and Maldini plays against Porto like 10 minutes or whatever, and he hits that corner outside of the stadium, basically. Oh my god!
See, you motherfuckers, you want Maldini to play? You need more than one ball in the stadium. For fuck's sake, it's just crazy. Man, listen, it's not about being superstitious, but I believe in karma, man. More you are a bitch, more you are a mean person against somebody, and more you're going to give help, and he's going to be good. And actually, other people are going to get all that shit. So more you say, oh, Selemakers is shit, and more Rebic and Leao is going to be in the hospital. Selemakers is fine, man. We're saying he's shit. He's like a Finnish player. And he's playing every fucking game. He's always available. He's never getting injured.
Lad, you and Roy have been fighting the fucking black magic all this time, man. Saying that
exactly. We're trying our best and you're not understanding that. For fuck's sake.
Oh, man.
I've been telling everyone. Listen, I really mean it, by the way. Leao is playing shit. I really don't miss Leao. In this moment,
I really playing shit. We have.
How is Leao? Yeah, I was about to ask. How is Leao playing shit? Like
we have guys, a long time.
Get the
last
context,
4 games.
This is Larry hoping that Leao is going to be healthy for
No.
Send them good vibes.
No. I really mean it.
The only thing I can agree on is that he needs to score more. That's the only thing I can say. He definitely needs to score more.
That's all football about, man. That's all football about. We need those goals. Anyway, he's not playing well.
Yeah, he has a lot of opportunities to score.
Yeah,
man, with the ability as it should be done. Yeah. It should be 12 goals in Serie A now.
Yeah, against Fiorentina, could have had a hat trick easily.
Yeah,
he could have. He could have a goal.
Brahim has also the same problem. Brahim misses a lot of chances, man. Especially in the last 4 or 5 games, he could have scored 5 goals at least.
Yeah. Even against Salernitana, Bakayoko put him through, and I don't know how we missed that, but yeah.
And against Udinese as well, and against the Genoa as well. Like, I know.
I know this sounds bad. I know this sounds bad, yeah, but I didn't expect us to actually win against Udinese anyway, because I was expecting a shit show. Because we always play shit against Udinese. I don't know what it is.
You see, it's Paul. He's the one who thinks the game. And now we know it's all you.
No, but look at our record against Udinese, though. Come on. Look at our record against Udinese. We never...
Cole, I was actually convinced that we're going to play shit, like really bad, but we're going to win like 1-0.
Yeah, I didn't expect us to lose, but I didn't expect us to win either, basically. So it was just one of those ones. I knew we were going to score at some point, but it was as if we were playing to not score. It was such a weird game. I didn't understand.
To be
We should,
honest,
that is,
you,
yeah.
to be honest, you guys have me to thank for that goal of Ibra, because starting from the 50th minute, I was like, we're never going to score this game. So
Everyone's
basically-
taking credit now.
Hey, my highlight. Well, who saw Tomori telling what's his name, Success, to go to get off the pitch? That was funny, man. That's my highlight of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out. No, man. And you know what? If you see how people treat our players on on Twitter, it's just funny,
Well,
man. It's
Twitter
just
is,
funny.
Twitter is
Yeah,
the worst
Twitter-
fucking place on earth.
Tell me one fan base that is nice to their players. Everyone shit talks on Twitch, man.
No, our fan base is really bad.
Now, our fan base lately has been.
Guys,
Nah.
I mean, maybe Larry does have a point.
Oh, please, please.
Because let's look at Juventus. Guys, nobody is more negative and shitty than the Juventus fans.
Oh,
And look at that team. It just gets the decisions they're making. The fans are sending that team so many bad
oh
vibes.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
Larry is right.
True.
Maybe Larry is right.
Let's just forget about the 9 years of domination from Juventus. Let's just skip that part.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But John,
That's it, they're gonna win the Champions
League.
Oh,
It's about
Yeah, what you say,
positive
bro?
vibes, man.
Forza
It's about-
Juve?
No,
Nah,
man.
never.
Never.
I
Not
hate
even Juventus
Juventus more than I
supporters.
hate Inter. Never.
Roy, what are you talking
No
about,
way.
man? Forza Juve. Man City
Forza Juve.
winning 7
Forza Juve, my kid. Come on, man.
What the fuck is this Man City winning 7-0 against Leeds United? Is a Premier League game?
Listen, I want to say something.
God,
Now,
embarrassing.
I don't know if you guys watch Bobo Vieri, Cassano, and
Yeah, I do sometimes. They got some
do.
good takes on there.
Yeah, they do. They have some really good takes. But this thing that Bielsa is the greatest coach, and what? What the fuck? I don't get it. How is this guy the best coach ever? He's never fucking won anything. He's losing 7-0 now.
because Guardiola talks good about him. That's basically it. Like this guy, I think, came to Napoli and then quit after what? To Lazio. He came to Lazio and he quit after a week.
After seeing Lotito, he said, you know what?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
No, but Leeds actually.
I actually understand what he's
No,
saying
but Leeds-
because Spanish and Italian is
Leeds
so
actually
bad.
play well, though. Let me not lie. They actually an okay team, to be fair.
Listen, I'll tell you what is Bielsa, Roy, because Roy knows the name. I'm gonna tell him now. Bielsa is
Ragnick.
like Zdenek Zeman.
That's a good comparison. I agree.
It's exactly the same type
That's a
of
good
football.
comparison. What happened to that guy?
More,
anyways?
I got it.
more modern, of course, more modern.
Does Zeman still
and more-
coach?
No, Zeman, no, doesn't coach. He's old, man. Zeman is like almost dead. I mean, it's not dead, but
Wow. Okay.
I mean, he
Fucking
looked
talking
old
about
the last
karma,
time. I was- Huh?
Bloody hell! Like,
Karma, dude. What the fuck?
I mean, he was old the last time he was managed. He was like 70 years old when he was managing the last time.
What about
So it's
Trapattoni?
like-
That's it.
Right.
Like Jing said, he's gonna coach Milan next.
I wish. Listen, Zeman was like physical preparation in the summer. Zeman was madness. Players were running like crazy thanks to his physical preparation. No one was getting
that's
injured,
actually
for sure.
Bielsa does the same. To be fair, Bielsa does the exact
Exactly.
same.
It's the Zeman philosophy. Ragnick, same. Zeman.
Rock.
Zeman, Bielsa, just a bit more strategic, more scouting, more managerial situation over there.
Is it true
But same
that
philosophy.
is it true that CR7 is leaving in January? You guys live in England. So
Nah,
To go where?
I don't
To
see.
go where?
I don't see CR7 leaving in January, man. No way.
But to go where?
No
by the
way.
way?
I heard Real Madrid is an option for him.
No.
I doubt
No,
it.
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
Ancelotti's like, stop it, man. I have Benitez working pretty well here.
Who'd you guys want in January?
I won.
Bernardo Silva.
He's
you know,
not
I
coming.
thought- I
He's
actually,
definitely not
actually,
coming.
Not coming, man,
actually,
yeah.
that's a good question. You know what I want in general? I really want Pellegrini,
Pellegrini?
Cassi, and
Pellegrini.
no,
Oh,
Pellegrini.
okay.
Oh, guys, let me finish.
Oh.
Pellegrini, Cassi,
Jesus.
and Conti. I want them to leave. That's
You
what I
gave us
want
a
in
heart
general.
attack for a second, and when you said I want Pellegrini, I was like, no, please.
You know what?
have it
Yeah,
already, so,
I think I had this
what are you
conversation
saying?
with Roy in the last stream, but everyone is talking about Romagnoli being a ball watcher, yeah, but Andrea Conti is the biggest ball watcher in Milan. 3.5 mil to sit on the bench.
He's got the best job in the world, man. Nobody's got it better. Nobody's got it better than him. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nah.
This guy makes more money than Kessie, and he fucking doesn't do shit.
He does actually. Oh my god.
Dude,
He does.
this guy makes more money than Tomori and Kier together, man. Holy shit.
No, Tomori earns 4 million, man. 3 million and a half.
No. Tomori earns 2.5 and Kier earns 1.5, right?
No,
he's
Kate has
like-
2 or 2.5, I believe. Or 1.8, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, well, I think 1.5 or 1.8.
Anyway, Lard got a point here. See, leave in the comments saying, I want these 3 guys to leave Milanello. And if it's possible, I would love Kessie to leave Milanello as well in January. That would be ideal.
Nah, here's the thing.
I don't know about
Here's my thing with Kessie. Yeah. Kessie is actually still our best midfielder. That's what a lot of Milanists don't realize.
it is
Tonali's
saying that,
catching
man.
up.
Keep saying
Tonali's
that.
It
catching
is
up.
true.
No, it is.
Gonna play shit.
Tonali's catching up. He's not far off, but Kessie's still our best midfielder, unfortunately.
Paul,
So-
are you saying
Yeah,
overall
and
or this
that's
season?
why, Paul, I'm angry at him, and I'm not, and that's why I'm not as angry with Romagnoli. Is because Kessie is the best midfielder, but he needs to be it.
Romagnoli's the bench warmer, basically. Yeah,
Romagnoli is the third choice, and he's not doing
that's true. That makes sense to me.
anything special. He's always been. It's always the same. Like Kessie, obviously, there's this dip, and it's not good. We need him. We need him.
Yeah. But to be fair, with Romagnoli, yeah, like, I don't know what's happened to that guy. Honestly, I don't know what's happened to him. Like, I'm actually starting to question whether he was actually ever that good.
I think he's good. He's just
Right.
not as good as Kjaer or as Tomori, but he's still good. Kjaer and Tomori are excellent defenders. We're top level.
For me, Romagnoli is a banter era legend. With Bonaventura, with who else? Who's actually our banter era legends?
Well,
Donnarumma is a
Bonaventura
banter
never
era
left.
legend. Donnarumma is actually a banter era legend. Kuchka, yep,
Exactly, yeah.
Kuchka.
Menace.
We have shitty strikers. Oh my god, we had some very
You know
very
what,
bad strikers.
Baka?
during
I
Banter
wish
era.
we had Baka. I wish we had Baka right now.
Baka now do well in this team. I agree. To be fair, but Luis Adriano. Oh my god, Lapadula. Oh,
Lapadula. Oh, God.
nah.
Guys, seriously, going back to the conversation, Pellegrini, Conti, Casti, and Kessie out. That would be amazing. I would love to get Muriel from Atalanta. He's not happy. I would love to get him.
Man, but I'm sorry, Dad, but Muriel is super injury prone.
No, he's not.
Is he?
Man,
John, any
Guy,
player we're gonna get
please.
is gonna become an injury prone. So
Let's
let's
true.
get one that is
That's
already.
true. That's true.
Let's get one that is.
I feel
already-
like now that you
know?
said this, like, I feel like now that you said this, I don't know, we're gonna have another Messias 2.0. That
No, that's
said, the
fine,
Messias
man.
has actually been very good.
We
since-
know
since-
he's
since he
injury
joined us.
prone. We have an excuse for the medical stuff, so he can actually get injured. No one can question it.
Yeah.
He can play as a striker, second striker, or
You know
number
what?
10, or the left wing. Perfect. Muriel is instead of Pellegrini. And Pellegrini is injury prone, by the way, as well.
Yeah, but,
Relies
like-
with John.
No. I agree 100%. And also, we have debated this as well when we first got Pellegrini. And we were like, why are we getting a guy that in the last 4 years has been injured for 2 years and a half? Why are we getting this guy? And look at him now. He played 30 minutes. He got injured. He got injured in training before that. Like, are we kidding? Are we just getting players to shut the fans up, or are we getting players so they play?
But Rajan, this is the exact same argument with Caldara. Caldara, he was injured for the past 2 years. He goes to Venice and he's playing every game.
It's crazy.
What the hell is going on?
It's just crazy. I have no idea.
Now I'm hearing the management want to bring him back.
Rajon,
Please.
you don't have idea. I
Oh.
told you, man. I gave you an explanation. You keep going saying, "Oh, I don't have any idea." It's crazy. It's happening.
No,
It's
no,
just magical thing
no,
happening.
please stop.
I gave you an explanation. Keep going, man. Keep shitting on. Let me know the player you're gonna shit next month, and let me know how many injuries he's gonna get.
I agree with Laird on this one. I agree with Laird.
I agree as well. I feel
What
like
are you talking about, guys? Please.
I feel
stop.
like
Do you
thinking
say-
about it is bullshit. But if I don't do it and something bad happens now,
Man,
blame
Rajon,
myself
you
or not.
said Ibra is finished. The guy is playing every fucking game.
well, yeah, Suso as well. Suso as well was actually a Banter legend. Actually,
Oh yeah. Actually,
the thing with
Suso-
Suso, yeah, it was that he's too slow. He's way too slow.
No, he was a one-trick pony, man. He would do the same. Like as soon as Suso would get the ball, I just knew what he was gonna do, man. Before he
Yeah,
did.
I mean, but Messi does the exact same thing though. But you know,
Yeah, but
Ballon d'Or, 7 Ballon d'Ors.
yeah,
The Messi Souza comparison is like,
it's just like
you know, a
pineapple
Ferrari brings you from A to B, and a
Yeah.
Fiat Punto
Yeah.
does the same.
Yeah,
They just do it in a different way. That's,
Um,
but yeah, you know what? Well, John, keep going, man. Please let me know what is your next victim. Can you?
no,
I mean, you
please,
said-
please.
Rajon, you say that Florenzi doesn't give anything to the game. That is Florenzi and everything. Let me know
Yes.
when he's gonna get injured. Please let me know.
No.
Because he's gonna play all the games. He's actually playing instead of Kalulu.
Now, do you know what is my take on Florenzi? Yeah? For me, Florenzi, like, this guy is an Italian international. Like, bullshit aside, he just won the Euros. I expect to see way more from him. That's my only issue with him. Like, and I don't even know where he plays, whether it's a right back or
Also-
right wing.
No, but Paul,
midfield.
he won the Euros on the bench. I don't think he even played even. Did
No,
he play?
he started the first 2 games.
And he got
Okay.
injured. No, he started the first game and he got injured straight away.
Ah, yeah, the first game. Yeah,
Oh, makes sense. Makes
Also-
sense. The shoe fits.
Laird, I want
But-
you to know, Laird, that
Yeah.
before Florenzi got injured, I was here shitting on Florenzi.
No. You
No,
didn't.
no.
See,
No,
that's
no.
the thing.
Ask Roy. We actually
No.
no. Laird, it's 100. It's confirmed. I can go now and watch 10-hour videos and find the moment. Florenzi was not injured yet, and I would fight with Roy telling me that he was a superb signing, and I would be like, this guy is crazy bad, man. What the fuck?
You
And
say
he-
when he got injured.
No,
in-
you
with
guys
us,
will
with
see.
us.
You guys will see that.
When he
At
got
the end of
injured
this-
with us.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
we
come
also
clean.
does.
He's gonna come clean.
Rajon, but you need to be a bit. You need to understand this thing.
Laird, but
No.
This way, you can never be wrong, man. This is the problem.
No. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, but you need to understand. Every player is gonna have one injury. I'm not saying, if you say that, they're never gonna get injured. Even Krunic got injured, and even Saelemaekers is gonna have those 2 weeks off. Gonna get something. Not saying that, man. But more you shit on the player, more he's gonna have an incredible season, man. He's gonna get injured less, play a lot. So don't
So-
worry, man.
So basically,
Romagnoli.
our medical
Yeah,
team is fine, Laird, right? We don't need to change anything.
No. Rajon, since people were shitting on Romagnoli and actually were saying Gabbia should play, Kier got 6-month injury and Gabbia played and
not-
made a mess.
Oh my god, I'm not going to lie. I
Oh.
actually wanted Matteo Gabbia to play, but
Exactly.
bloody hell,
So
bloody
karma
hell.
exists. Rajon, karma exists. So be
No.
careful what you're wishing for.
Please, bro, please.
I'm with
Nah.
Laird on this one. I'm with Laird on this one. Laird
How
has
can you
changed
be?
my mind.
How can you be? No, he has not, man.
I
Please
think
stop.
there's proof.
This is
He-
ridiculous,
he-
man. Stop
he's- There's proof. What he's saying is proof.
All right, man. Please stop. Fucking hell. Let me breathe, man.
How did I do this? Okay, I got it.
It's
That's
karma,
cool.
man.
I like this.
It's-
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
where is Papito? Where is Papito? Show us Roy.
Yo, who the
Yo,
fuck
guys,
is
what's
Ruth
going on here?
Holiday?
Hamza is putting down some numbers that are crazy, like Maldini 1.7 million.
Maldini is definitely
Maldini,
not getting 1.7 million. Man. Come
Maldini,
on.
who? The
He's
father
really-
or the son? The father thinks he's getting 1.5, but not
Probably
the son. The son is getting 300K.
300K, exactly.
What the
Yeah.
hell is this?
It's not
This
bad,
is-
but, you know.
It's a bot.
No, this is probably something that has to do with conspiracy theories or something. A friend of
Has
Larry.
anyone ever seen Has
UFO?
anyone watched the Primavera Striker Nasty?
Nasty. I love that name.
Oh man. Oh, my goodness.
No, I've just read an article about him though. Oh no, I saw. a
It's actually
headline.
nasty. Nasty. Oh,
Where's
5
he
goals in 9 games.
Where's he from?
He should be nowhere near our first team, and I'm
Keep saying it, Paul. Keep saying
Primavera.
Keep
What
saying it.
nationality is he?
Keep saying it, Paul.
Oh,
He's
Nah,
gonna play
man.
against Napoli, man. Keep saying it.
What nationality?
Yeah,
is
but-
he?
lads, I know what I'm doing. He plays against Napoli. He bags a brace, then boom, on top of the table again.
No, he's gonna play shit.
No, Milan.
Because
Milan has the next
No.
Messi. And that's for sure. Milan has the
No.
next Messi.
And who's that going to be?
Roy,
It's
keep
this-
saying
that's
it,
supposed to
man. Keep saying
It's this
it.
player
You
called.
just jinxed it, Roy. You
It's
jinxed
this
it.
player called Camarda.
The guy
He's
that
13
scored
years
500.
Oh my god, he's
Like,
not even
not e-
15 or 16. He's like
no,
12 or
nor
something like that.
Pele or Messi ever scored that amount of goals when we're young. Not
Oh,
even
Nathan is
Maradona.
here. Nathan is here. I know.
Nathan.
Vasily is here, man.
Vasid, please bring some sense into this life. Okay,
Man, I
please.
just got in, bro. Give me like a second. I just got
Vasid,
home.
we
My
need
my
order
favorite
here,
Ukrainian.
order.
Favorite
Yeah.
Ukrainian after Shaver. Vasil.
So what's going on here? I'm sorry, guys. I
I don't
No,
I
know.
was
Vasil-
listening to
Vasil,
the
are you superstitious? That's the question. Are you
Huh?
superstitious?
Superstitious.
superstitious?
No,
Sometimes.
Vasid. No, Vasid. please.
See? No.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Guys,
I'm done.
Red John says you shouldn't be superstitious, so you're not allowed.
No, I'm done.
Fucking
Vasid,
hell.
even you,
You
Vasid.
know,
even
I used to be not, but I guess I kind of am a little bit now. But I don't believe everything. Like all superstition.
Do you, Vasid, believe that we control if the players get injured or not? Meaning, if I say Lao is so great,
No,
yada,
Red
yada,
John,
yada.
see. No, Red John, I never say that. No, I never say that. See? When I say all the supporters of AC Milan, let's say the population, AC Milan population says, oh, Salamakis is shit for 2 years in a row. And in those 2 years, Rebic and Leao gets injured, or whatever, in those 3 months, Rebic and Leao gets injured. Or you say Leao is lazy, shit, and blah, 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 and Leao never gets injured. And you apply this rule with every player you want to apply it, and you see the result. And let me know. I mean, Red John, you say Ibra is finished, man.
Yeah.
Let's see when he's going to get injured.
Never.
Yeah.
he's
Alright.
he's gonna play forever now.
I want to see a trick on the skateboard.
No, man. This is
Okay,
not a
show us a trick.
skateboard. It's
Show us
not
a
a
trick.
skateboard.
What is it? What is it?
Ah, no. Wait. This one is a skateboard.
It looks like an ironing board.
Come on, show us a trick.
That's a skateboard. But this one is not a skateboard. It's a carver.
Ah,
I don't have the age, man, for doing this on live. Especially it's late night, man. There is people downstairs and upstairs. No, upstairs. Well, they care, man. You know what, Roy? I know I'm beautiful, but Rebic is more.
when is
Dude,
Rubbish
I
back?
mean, depend on us, guys.
Never.
So you
Oh,
better
boy.
guys shut
Oh
up.
boy. Oh boy.
It
I never
depends
gave
on Red
Rubbish shit,
John.
to be fair.
So, guys, what's going on with the result? Is everybody excited and happy we drew with fucking Udinese, man?
Vasil, my man, your country is getting invaded again, huh?
Hey,
What is
man,
this?
you
What
know,
I mean?
that's a different topic, man. We've been fighting those motherfuckers for 8 years. I'm not worrying about it, man. Like in 2014, it was scary because we had no army, nothing. But in the last 8 years, we rebuilt it pretty good. And I had
Now I'm scared.
I have friends that served in the army. I had friends that fought in the war. Actually, I have two friends. One got injured. One was taken by those other guys. It spent like 6 months in the fucking prison, man. Got tortured and shit, man. So trust me, man. There's no more love, man, left for Russians, man.
But this is crazy.
Yeah.
What exactly does Russia want, man?
Listen, like I do have couple, like I call them like normal Russians that understand the whole thing, and that's like real minority, really small people. The rest, they believe all the propaganda, like Putin wants to bring back the Soviet Union, so it's called Soviet Union number 2, man. He's collecting all the lands that used to be Soviet Union, but a lot of those countries, they're not gonna go back. They would rather fucking die, man, than be under Russian, man. Come on, man, you kidding me, man? They can just live in Siberia, man. Do whatever they want, man. Don't touch us. We're not going to their lands and taking anything from them. They're coming to us. So
How
of course
sick
we're
you
gonna
can
fight.
be, by the way.
Huh?
How sick you can be to actually
And
be so fixated with these things.
and the other funny fucking thing is that they still call us brothers, man. After they stabbed us in the back, and they're like, "No, we're all Slavic people, all brothers." Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Brothers don't stab each other like in somebody in the back or in the neck.
For me, it's just crazy that in 21st century, 2021, in Europe, there's a country invading another country. Like, are you fucking kidding me? What is this?
Red John.
Thanks to
That
Putin,
will
man. Thanks to
never
KGB,
stop.
motherfucker, man.
That has
I'll be
been-
back. You guys discuss. I'll be back. I'm making some food. Just
Yes,
That will never stop.
Roy, I understand that, but not in Europe, man.
No, anywhere. It will keep on going for. If you'll see the map of the world in 200 years is going to be completely different from what it looks like now.
But not
It's
due
ingrained in human nature.
Sure, but not due to wars, due to regions declaring independence. Get it? Like in 500 years, Catalonia is going to be a country. País Vasco is going to be a country. Spain is going to be smaller.
Yeah, I don't think it will ever stop. War is going to be
Emilia
always
Romagna is going to be war.
Exactly.
Madania.
Bavaria in Germany is going to be an independent country. This is what's going to happen, but not with war, man. Not with fucking tanks and with soldiers.
You really think that is stop? That kind of thinking is why it's going to keep on going on. You got to be like the Americans, always ready to fight, always ready to fight.
Oh, bro, please.
No.
It is true. It is true.
The
It is
American
100%
way.
true.
The American way is a scary way, man. Like, are you kidding
No.
me?
The American way is a way that is like, don't fuck with
Right.
me. That's kind of
No, the American way is the way of a country that knows that can fuck you up, and you have to.
hell
listen.
yeah, man. United
Yeah,
States, man.
the American way
Bro.
is the best way.
Bro, I'm glad you're ready for the possible invasion of Cuba, by the way. Who the fuck is going to invade America, man? Who fucking cares? to
Nobody,
invade America?
because they put themselves in a position where nobody can invade them.
If they try, bro, I already have weapon ready for them. For those moments.
Roy,
And the citizens have the Second Amendment.
Roy,
And-
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
guys, oh
You
my
know
God,
why? You
guys,
know why?
guys,
You
guys.
know why the Second Amendment exists, Red John? Why? What is it?
Oh, Jesus.
So
To
people-
allow
so
mass
people-
shooting in
No.
the school?
so people can protect themselves against a tyrannic government.
You gotta
Which
thin
is-
out a little bit
which
the
is-
population, man.
Which
you know
is
what I mean?
just, which is so absurd, which is so absurd.
Yeah,
that
really.
it's
Tell
just
that
crazy.
tell that to the people that lived in Germany less than 100 years ago.
What people
Well-
in Germany less than 100 years ago voted for the guy, my man. They
Right,
voted and they supported the
no,
guy.
but you don't know. You can vote for someone, and then all of a sudden things turn really sour. So it's great that the Second Amendment exists in the U.S.
No.
If you
No,
think
bro.
that war is
No.
finished, that we live in fucking Walt Disney, post Walt Disney, and we all fucking gonna kiss each other's. We're gonna fart bubbles and unicorns
Roy,
from now on. You're
War,
absolutely
I'm not.
war in
Bro,
the
I'm
US.
not.
Listen,
I'm not kissing
Roy,
you.
Roy,
Don't worry.
as long as the Second Amendment exists, war in the US will never stop, man. Because if you look at the numbers in the US, you guys are in war every single fucking year. 5,000 people dying due to mass shooting and to gun related deaths. Are you kidding me?
That's a price that we have to pay, right?
Oh yeah, for freedom, Yeah,
right.
Oh,
Yeah,
guys,
it is true.
Guys,
it is 100% true.
please.
I have a football question. What do you guys think about this? When we talk about power between the Super League and UEFA, what do you think after the UEFA's recent mistake that the Super League will make a comeback? I mean, it's so embarrassing.
Nah.
No, man.
I think
UEFA is so corrupt.
the Super League is going to happen at some point, but not because of a mistake. I think the UEFA mistake was just an honest mistake, to be honest.
Nah, you don't make those kind of mistakes at this level, man. That guy had one fucking job. Just one job. Nah, man. I'm not bad. If I was like the boss, I'll fire him straight away. I'll fire all of them.
Paul, he had one fucking job to make sure Ronaldo and Messi played against each other, and he didn't.
Literally. I would have bought tickets to
Vegas.
the Old Trafford straight away, man. I was so pissed off. I messaged my friend. Nah. It's just taking balls and putting them in. It's not hard. Even I can do it. Come on.
Just put a heavy ball.
Ended up with Liverpool.
Just fucking put a heavy ball.
Oh, yeah. Oh, guys. I'm going to say, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I might have to root for Inter, you know. I can't believe it. Because the thing is...
Say it,
Paul,
say it. Forza,
I want...
say it.
Pause. No, wait, never. I want Inter to actually go through to the next round because it works in our favor because they're actually a direct competitor for Scudetto, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're not. I don't want them to win Champions League. But then obviously it's Liverpool. It's either that or Liverpool has to beat them like 5-0, like put 5 past them completely. It's either that or they have to go through. If they go through, it works for us, but it's obviously not realistic, man. So it is what it is. I actually want us to
destroy Liverpool, and Hakan is going to be center of it.
Yeah, man, I think the same, man. Hakan is gonna smash it against Liverpool. He's gonna, on his side, basically, he's gonna nullify Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I don't know, man. I don't even want to talk about Scudetto race because it makes me nervous, man. But one thing I'll say is, one thing I'll say is Scudetto will be won in January. Will be won or lost in January Mercato. That's what I think.
I'll stick to my prediction.
That's what I think.
What is your prediction, Atalanta?
Atalanta 1, Milan 2, Inter 3.
I love how you didn't say Juve. Well done, Roy. You're learning.
Well, I don't know about Juve anymore, but Juve probably 4.
Do you know what? I think the league is going to make sure Juventus gets into top 4 somewhere.
They should.
No.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no. I don't like those.
They have to rig the Serie A. So Milan, Inter, and Juve every year make the Champions League. It's the only way.
Roy,
I keep telling you guys, Allegri is a fraud. I keep telling you guys, Allegri is a fraud.
I know that. I've always known that.
He probably plays the worst football in Europe, man. That guy. I've never liked him.
Do you agree with me that the Serie A, for the good of Calcio, should rig the league every year so Milan, Inter, and Juve can make the Champions League?
No.
Milan, Juventus, fuck no. Juventus, fuck no. Milan, definitely. We do. We always do good in Europe. Anyways, we do a good job of representing.
At least we agree on the fact that we appreciate corruption.
Touche, you got me there.
Bro,
I guess.
I don't know. I don't want the Serie A to be rigged, man. The only thing I want is the Serie A to actually be fair. If the Serie A is fair, on a long run, the biggest club are always gonna win.
No, but I don't like how Serie A teams don't do well in Europe, man. It's actually getting embarrassing at this point.
Exactly, because the level is not high enough, man. This is the problem.
Getting embarrassing at this point. Like, I argue with my friends every single time. Man.
Listen, man.
It's getting ridiculous.
we did bad. We did bad not because Serie A fault. No, we did bad because our fault. We've been 7 years outside.
No. I'm not even
No,
talking about Milan.
He's
I'm
talking
talking about all
general.
of us. Yeah, all of us, not just Milan. I feel like Milan, we made it hard for ourselves. You know, I don't like to talk about refs. But the Atletico game, I could have gotten something from it. You know, the Porto game as well. But it is what it is, and I can't complain. I feel like getting off Champions League was a blessing. You know, we're a lot stronger now, and yeah, we can just fight for Scudetto. To be fair, and to be fair, if we got to the next round of this team, we are getting slapped like 7-0 easy. Whoever we get, I don't care. Whoever we get beat Europa League, we're getting destroyed. So I'm happy we didn't go through. To be fair,
Do you think Juventus is gonna be able to beat Villarreal?
Who?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
I don't
Because
know.
Villarreal plays
I don't
pretty
know.
shitty football. Let's
What,
be
who? Roy?
I don't know.
Who did
I
you
don't
say?
know.
Who's playing against Villarreal?
Juve, your second favorite team.
That piece of shit. Oh yeah.
Vassal, you and I agree on one thing. I actually hate Juventus more than I hate.
My man, bro. My man.
I hate Juventus with a
That-
passion. Like, it's not healthy, man. Honestly, it's not healthy.
Oh,
But it is what it is.
when I see the sign, I want to go and rip it up from somebody's
Nah.
whatever they're wearing, man.
Okay, now it's not that deep for me because actually, fun fact here, like when my dad actually worked, they were actually one of the sponsors for Juventus, like minor sponsors. So growing up in my house, I actually grew up with more Juventus merch than Milan merch. To be fair,
Oh,
Damn,
shit.
man.
So really-
Damn, bro.
yeah, really and truly, I should have been a Juventus fan. But
Dude, that's awesome. That's amazing. What
Must have
what
been
sponsor?
a traumatic childhood, bro.
nah. I actually owned the Juventus hat given to me by my dad before I owned any Milan merch.
That's amazing,
so,
man. That's
Oh
awesome.
my god.
yeah.
You see now, Roy, you're like second favorite guy here, man. For Roy.
Yeah.
Nah, no way, man.
Wow.
Absolutely no way.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Here's another guy. Juventus.
I started supporting Milan as soon as I was old enough to know what football is, which
How
is pretty
old
much
were
my
you?
whole life.
How old were you?
When I started supporting Milan,
And why? Why?
I liked Kaka and Shevchenko. Those were my two main players, and ever since I was attached, Kaka, Shevchenko, I said Kaka again. Seedorf, Gattuso. And obviously, when I started watching Milan, Maldini was already a centre back. He wasn't really a left back. So, yeah.
How old are you, by the way? I think I asked you already another line.
I'm turning 25 soon.
Oh yeah, so you're pretty young, yeah. But you've seen the Champions League, the two Champions League.
Yeah, that's why I'm not angry with this current Milan in Champions League. We've been out for 7 years. People are expecting us to go in and go through to the next round with a group of Liverpool. Come on, man.
Give us 2 more seasons with good, really good reinforcement, and we're gonna be competing, man.
Yeah, definitely. I
Easy,
trust Maldini. I trust Maldini. I like what he's done so far.
Stressing the good reinforcement.
Yes, I mean it has to be good reinforcement, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh my God, bro, John, come on, man, they're coming. Relax, man. Are you?
No.
When I need that. I need
It really was. It actually really was. And I've got a picture somewhere.
I wish this was the
Honestly.
Football Manager season so I can go forward and come to the summer and give you those reinforcements, Red John, for fuck's sake.
I'm addicted, lad. I'm addicted to Vlahovic.
Listen, man, I want Vlahovic in January straight away. If I was Maldini, I
He's
would
not-
go to.
Commisso is not going to sell Vlahovic to us, man. Unfortunately, man.
That's why
I'm
we're gonna call our friend Antonio from IFTV, who is good friends with Commisso, and make it happen, man.
IFTV really
thought-
don't like me now. It's shocking.
sorry.
man.
No,
Vasily,
Antonio, man, come on, bro. That guy eats, breathes, and sleeps like a
And
similar
shit,
fan.
he's similar.
He shits like a similar fan.
Yeah, but listen, the problem with Antonio is that he's a little bit over the top, man, which makes other people making fun of him a little bit too easy. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, he sometimes gets a
Yeah.
little bit too much, but I
Yeah.
still, man, he's Milanista, man, no matter what, man.
Yeah, like he was spot on Sarri, to be fair. I'll give him that one. He was absolutely spot on Sarri, but yeah, I like what's his name's take, so Interista. I forgot his name now.
Peter, the bold
Yeah,
Interista.
I like his takes on football.
No,
in
I
general,
like
man.
his cool,
He
collected.
takes-
I would not beat him in a dark valley if he was wearing Inter.
Yeah.
man.
And
No,
Guy
Vasily,
channel sometimes as well, to be fair.
Vasily,
It's all
when you
jokes,
say-
guys. It's all jokes. Jokes.
When you
Everybody.
say, "Oh, we're gonna call our friends about Comiso. I said you had any friends in Ukraine that we can call to fix the Comiso issue, because
Oh,
that
you
would be
mean in
fun.
that sense, friends? In that sense,
Yeah.
yeah. You
Well,
know,
that can
man.
be handy.
I might know some people, man. Might know some people through some people, man.
I might know some people as well. So let's see.
We're gonna connect the Albanian and Ukrainian power, man, and just make him
Make the deal done for 35 million.
No, it's gonna be 25, man.
25. Yeah.
We're gonna
true.
knock it down, man. He's
We
gonna
need to
discount and he's gonna say publicly he's gonna be for the love, because Milan is my second favorite team. I'm giving this guy for 25 million to Milan.
Guys,
Imagine if
we
Comiso
have,
actually bought Milan.
we have here Mr. Right Wing, Cam, and whatever we need, man. Nathan? Nathan is driving. Not here.
Oh, Nathan is here. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Where's my guy Nathan, man?
Nathan.
Oh my god. We're in trouble now.
The crew
Nobody
is back,
hates-
man.
Nobody hates Salamakers more than Nathan,
Talking
man.
about.
It's so funny, man.
Oh, if Nathan knew my theory, man.
Wait.
If
Hold on.
Nathan knew my-
Hold on. What's going on, guys? What's going on? I need to understand what's happening here.
I don't know myself, bro. Just go with the flow.
Nathan,
man.
are you superstitious?
Lord
It's like
Nathan
an interview,
is here.
man. It's like an
I
interview.
don't think I'm
But
hearing.
my connection is.
It's shit, man.
Hold on.
So,
I'll be
shit.
right back. For whatever reason, my connection is so bad right now.
Well, Nathan doesn't know about that theory, but hopefully.
No, but just to test
No,
it
it's
out,
the,
I
it's the
remember
Italian
last
in me,
season.
like. It's the
I remember
Italian
last
in me, honestly.
Yeah, last season Nathan was quite hyped up about Hauger, and what he ended up doing, we sent him out on loan.
Yes, it's like he works, man. It's like if we stop saying bad things about our player, you're gonna see how the positivity is gonna come out, and the team is gonna get everything they need.
I
to
think
get.
it's true. If you pour out positive energy, you get, positive
You get
results.
positive energy back. That's it.
Yeah. So I agree with that. Man.
Positive. We
Honestly.
need to be positive. We need to appreciate whatever player is starting. We need to appreciate. Yeah, you get upset about the football mistake they make in the pitch, and that's it. But not overall. Oh, that guy is shit. He needs to retire. That guy is finished. We shouldn't renew him. Oh, Ibra is finished. He didn't touch a ball.
Who is saying that? The Zebra is finished.
Do you guys think
Awesome.
Ibra needs to stay for another season? Actually,
I think so. he
I
needs to
think,
stay.
especially if we get a young, maybe not Vlahovic, but a good talent in young for center forward, I feel like it will be
Yeah.
beneficial for him to play at least a year with Ibra. But Ibra stated publicly that he wants Vlahovic. Oh, by the way, guys,
fair
what do you
enough.
think
But then the
about-
thing is,
Yeah, go ahead, man.
yeah, go on.
I want to just say.
No, I was
don't
gonna
know if
say.
you heard- Yeah. All right.
You
Oh,
got
sorry,
the
man.
3
Sorry.
seconds.
I think it's all
Let
right.
3
me.
second
I'll do.
difference.
I'll do a quick one. So, what do you guys think about
Yeah.
that forward from Udinese, the central forward, the big guy from Portugal,
Beto.
Beto? What do you think about him?
I wasn't overly impressed, to be fair. If I'm being honest, I wasn't overly impressed.
He's okay. He's okay.
Man, his
he's
goal
all
was
right,
so
bro.
lucky. His goal was super lucky against us.
Yeah, we
yes.
passed him the ball, first of all. He went alone against Magnan. He missed the first chance. And he had a second
I
chance.
see
and
people
he almost
blaming
scored
people
out.
blaming Bakayoko for that goal. Benacer
But-
has blood on his hands for that goal, man.
Benacer
No,
had
it's not
blood in his
Bakayoko's fault.
body.
It's not.
No, it's
It's not
Benacer.
Bakayoko's fault.
But to be honest,
Benacer
Bakayoko
Yeah, that was
didn't look
Benacer.
good.
Benacer.
Bakayoko didn't look good, man. I mean, he looks rusty, man.
Yeah, he makes me. That's why Pioli's playing him, though. That's what we need to understand. That's why he's playing him.
I mean, I totally get the point. I totally understand that why he's doing it. But man, like he needs to up his game, man. He needs to up. He's been
100%.
here for like what already 4 months or something like that. I mean, that's enough.
I don't
time,
know. I
man.
feel like when I see him on the ball, he just looks he doesn't look comfortable at all. He looks very nervous, if you ask me.
Yes.
And him being nervous, him being nervous makes me nervous because I feel like he's gonna make mistake or he's just got an error in him or something. So I don't know. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Who are we
the
talking
chat
about?
we're talking about Bakayoko.
I feel like there's even talk of like canceling his loan and getting somebody else in winter, like Renato Sanchez or somebody like that.
That'll be so unfortunate, man. That's gonna kill his confidence.
I mean,
But it's not the same sort of player.
Yeah, he's not the same sort of player, but I mean,
Sanchez is not a CDM, man. It's not going to work, bro. Sanchez in our system would have to play a cam. He will not be deployed as a CDM. It won't work in that system.
You guys can hear me good? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, go for
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. No, I just checking, making sure because I was using other headphones and there's some. I mean, people are saying they can hear me, so just making sure.
Yeah.
He's
Kamara is good to come to this, by the way.
I'm with Vasily. He can play as a CDM. I think
Sanchez.
It's Renato Sanchez.
Bro,
Yeah,
have you seen Sanchez play? Sanchez has never played CDM ever. Not for Portugal, not for Lille, not for Bayern Munich either. Not even when he was in England. He did not play as a CDM. He will not provide the defensive coverage that our team desperately depends on. Like, he won't be able to do it, bro. I'm telling you. On the ball, he'll keep the ball. But when we're defending, bro, he's not going to be able to do the same job, bro.
Sanchez is a guy that plays the ball. He's more like a Benacer than a Kessie.
So we're basically getting a Theo in midfield, essentially. Doesn't like to defend.
Yes, we're getting a center mid. Babacar or Kamara definitely would be the better choice if we are getting a CDM.
How about
I told you, Kamara is going to come to Milan, and when he does, you only take us to San Siro.
How about recalling Pobega? I mean, like,
No, exactly. That's. I think Adli Pobega.
That's if we bring in a person. Yeah, if we're just bringing those two guys back, then they're definitely good enough. But if we have to buy somebody, it needs to be Kamara.
And the other big priority is a central defender, man. To me, that's like one of the biggest priorities right now for the second part of the season.
They say Sven Botman is almost done. They just need to convince Lille to come in January instead of.
Who watches the Farmers League? Who watches that league? I don't even know how he plays that guy, man. From Lille.
Sven Botman.
Sven Botman.
Oh, he's a good defender. My only concern is the left-footed, so he will play on the side of Theo Hernandez. So
how tall is he? Is he pretty big guy?
I think he's taller. He's the same height of Ibrahimovic.
Holy shit, man!
Oh wow, bloody hell!
Huh?
Guys, he's faster than Roman.
And faster than Roma? Okay, man.
Nah, same speed, more or less.
Let's buy him then. I trust your opinion, guys. Like if
guys, before we talk about defense, I just want to add one thing for Pobega, because I was thinking about the same about him being a CDM. But guys, in this games that Pobega has played, he's got 6 yellow cards. My concern is that he's very much like Bakayoko at his current level of his career. So
Pobega is not even a CDM. Pobega is a
but he has the physicality.
I thought about that. Too, but then again, you got to remember our midfield
is getting depleted by 2 players, Benacer and Kessie, man. That's huge losses, man.
Also, guys, keep in mind, with Kessie leaving next season, we're not going to keep playing 4-2-3-1.
Why not? Jesus Christ, this Kessie, he's not a real president, by the way, guys.
Because the only reason, in my opinion, why we keep on using this formation, even though we have a lot of players like Tonali, Pobega, who are actually mezzala kind of players, right? And we keep on playing without mezzalas in the formation, is because Kessie last season was just superb. So it wasn't convenient for us to change formation and to lose a very, very valuable player in Kessie.
Yeah,
right?
but Tonali is not even like a proper mezzala anyways. He's more of a proper DM. If anything, he plays a lot deeper.
Exactly. So Tonali is going to be the middleman in the 3 midfield, in my opinion, right? And this will allow us to have 2 attacking wingers finally, and we don't have to hear Roy and I talk about balance and yada yada yada, right?
But you know what? We
Oh,
don't
man.
keep saying this, man. We're never gonna play a 4-3-3. It's like Lucas all the summer.
I don't-
We're gonna play.
I don't want us to go back to
4-4-2, 4-4-2. Fucking hell, Lucas! I
don't
will
know.
trust
I'm
them,
not-
dude.
I'm not a fan of the 4-3-3, if I'm being honest. I like how we play now with 4-2-3-1.
And the 4-3-3, man, is we basically played that formation anyway. Just we play with a more offensive midfielder, which is Brahim Diaz, and sometimes we put Krunic there, and it becomes a 4-3-3 anyway. Or
Yeah, when we play with
sometimes-
Fringe, it's a 4-3-3.
Not really.
Exactly. Yeah.
We play more 3 at the back than 4-3-3, to be honest. With Theo going
Tonali
forward,
dropping deep.
with Theo and Salemekers being the right wing backs, or the left wing backs, right? One right wing back and the other left wing back, and then you have in the center, in the defense, Calabria, Kier and Tomori, and then in the mid you have basically 4 players, Brahim as the cam, and then Leao and Ibra as strikers. This is like the way I see it.
Answering to Skrillard, I just want to tell you, man, the formation 4-2-3-1 is such an exciting formation that we're not gonna change it at Milanello.
I feel like we need the right personnel for that, though. We need the right
Yeah, we
personnel
are
for
working,
that.
but we are working on that.
100%.
We slowly we're adding a piece.
Okay.
I mean, Ibra is finished, so we're gonna go for a striker.
Yeah.
Man,
Like,
Telemakers is shit, so we're gonna buy another right wing. Don't worry.
Brahim Diaz is doing pretty poorly, so we are gonna
Yeah,
buy-
Brahim Diaz is doing pretty poorly,
Okay.
so we're gonna get a fine.
And also-
find the right.
Leao will never ever score 15 goals this season. Never.
Nah, I feel like he's
Leao-
getting close, to be fair.
Leao will never score 15 goals in his career in a season.
Yeah.
Like,
Le-
my concern about the 4-2-3-1, and last season I would agree with you, 4-2-3-1 is the best. But look at how Theo is playing. Theo, he's just not bothering to defend.
So Theo go to PSG, 70 million, whatever, 50, 60, and let's get a guy that actually can play in that formation.
Yeah, who? Where? How much?
You know
Romagnoli.
what? I hate to say it, but Lucas Digne from Everton
no, he's
Bucket
not.
can do the job. He
No,
can do the job, man. That's
he-
it. He can do the job.
He can do the job,
He can,
sure.
yeah, he
That's
can
true.
do. He can be a beautiful left back, a lovely left back. Nice cross, nice left foot, nice composure. Knows where to pass the ball, how to pass the ball, diagonal, defensive situation. That's perfect. More than enough.
Everton are not going to sell on the cheap, though. No,
Why
I say
not?
we,
They're
I say we give Theo Hernandez a contract for life.
Here we go.
Roy is definitely
Keep,
trailing.
Roy, you know what? Keep saying it, because since we are saying it that he's the best left back in the world, we know how he's been performing. So
Oh
guys,
my
keep
God.
saying it.
Oh my God, we have been saying that for 3 years now, man. For
No,
3
no,
years,
no,
and he's been good for
No,
3
no.
years. Come on.
So
No, you know when
basically,
we start,
Fears
you know when we
tonight,
start to say that?
Salah destination.
We start to say that after the goal against Lazio, last minute goal against Lazio. You remember that?
Yeah, and he had a pretty good season.
Oh yeah. After that, you know how good was his performance.
He was really good, man. He proceeded to score 5 more goals and 5 more assists.
Yeah, and a lot of cool performances in between. Anyway, I lost any chance for any hope for Theo Hernandez.
You lost all the hope for Theo Hernandez, man?
Yeah. It's not gonna
Yeah.
be the player we think he's gonna be.
Yeah, I actually think I have 2 theories. I think he just became indifferent towards Milan, or it's truly he's dipped in his form this year, for whatever reason, man.
Or
You know
maybe
what
he's gonna become father, man. And he is thinking about Zoe.
Yeah, how to pay
No, I
the
don't
bills,
think
yeah?
it's-
He's not a millionaire.
How to pay the bills.
Poor
exactly.
guy. How to fucking pay the bills.
No, I think Theo
God,
actually cares about the shirt, but he's just one of those players that just He lacks a
He's
lot of
not sure if it's
concentration.
his son or not.
You know, the other thing is, the other thing,
Go
like
ahead.
he's gonna go from 1.5 to 4.5 plus bonuses if he signs the contract. I mean, he has enough money to make 50 sons and no problem, man. Every day different girl, man. Make different kids, man. And then support them.
Every day different kids, man.
Hey, man, you know, you gotta get this.
I'm watching the highlights of Man City versus Leicester versus Leeds.
Leeds.
Dude, every fucking shot on target is a goal. What is this goalkeeper, man? This goalkeeper
That is the
shit.
Bielsa philosophy.
Oh yeah, that's
man.
What is this
What's
shit?
his name?
Fucking-
Bielsa
The goalkeeper is
philosophy.
quite young though.
Yeah, the goalkeeper is really bad, man. Like at least 3
He's not, what,
goals.
21.
Wow.
Oh.
At least 3 goals could have been avoided with a decent goalkeeper.
Listen, Leeds as a kid, I think he's 19 or 20 years old.
Okay.
That is really good. He's a number 10. He plays on the wing as well. He's an English guy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't remember his name. But it's really good. Who is cleaning the flat?
Skillet, is that you?
Vasily is cleaning the flat, so let me close.
At this time, bloody hell.
Yeah. No, he's in the United
Oh,
States,
man.
man. It's the
Yeah,
right
man.
time to actually go for a deep clean of the apartment.
Oh, shit.
So, question, Bremer or Botman? Let's
Bremer.
start with Red
Bremer, easy. Bremer, easy.
Bremer. You're going to get a relatively tall defender who's also fast and a dynamic defender. Botman is the kind of Botman is Romagnoli, man, a taller Romagnoli that can maybe score more goals. But other than that,
I can see that with the left foot.
The only problem is that Botman, I know for sure that he's a lefty. I'm not sure about Bremer, if Bremer is left-footed or not. Is
I
Bremer?
don't like left foot defense.
So what are the choices? We have this Dutch guy, then
It's
Bremer.
like, it's
Well,
either
Caldara.
it's
Caldara.
either
Oh, fuck no, man.
Oh my god,
either
no.
Caldara.
Still a man.
it's either Caldara, Bremer, or
Oh my gosh.
Van Dijk. One of
Yes,
those.
we should bring back Caldara and not waste money on another defender.
True.
Caldara is
by the
another
way,
one, yeah. When he first came to Milan, so much promise. I don't know what happened.
Man, it was
yeah, we were
Juventus that
honestly,
hyping
fucked us
him
up.
and he got injured. We
Juventus
shit on him
fucked
and
us
now he's
over,
playing
man.
every game.
It's
Oh
just
my god, like that whole transfer season, it was a fluke, man. It was actually a fluke. Like Bonucci coming in for 40 mil, he gets the captain's armband, then he fucks off back to Juve. That's another player I've never liked as well.
We get fucking Caldara, man. Caldara was so promising. The guy spent 2 years injured. Holy Lord.
Oh my god.
Paul, this is the transfer market that Red John and Nathan want, man. They
No,
want to splash the cash.
no,
They want to splash
no.
the cash
No, lad.
and buy.
I want.
Shut up. No.
I
It's
want-
crazy, yeah.
I
But the
want-
only player
yeah,
remaining
that's it.
from that transfer is Kessie. That's it. No one else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's not gonna.
And
not
Conte as
even
well.
him is gonna.
It's crazy.
Con-
Conte as
Conte
well,
as
yeah.
well.
Oh my god. Conte, that guy.
Conte was bought for 35 million euros, man. 35 million euros
Was he?
for Conte.
I
Yes,
thought it was 24.
Maybe I know the number wrong, but as long I think he was bought for 35. I'm not sure though. He was like
It doesn't matter. That's half of our standards, man.
I'm not sure.
Man, if you buy Conte for a bag of beans, still is a lot, man. Like, it still is waste of.
All these players were actually quite promising when they came as well. To be fair.
So yeah, that is a proof that AC Milan supporters know nothing about football, because people thought that actually these people are gonna perform. By the way, these players are leaving. Kessie is leaving, Conte is leaving, so the whole bad luck is leaving with them. Thank God. We just need a few pieces to leave. We need to
You know what?
polish
Yeah.
the thing.
The problem is they're leaving for free, not that they're leaving. It's the free part.
Nathan, it's not your money, man. Don't worry, man. You can still
no,
buy
it
your
kinda
memory.
is.
Money, bro.
I'm heavily invested in this club. It is, man. It
You
is.
can still
Imagine
buy
if Kessie
your
signs though.
Like if it's
Imagine
a
if
good
Kessie
team,
resigns, man. I'll be shocked. To be fair,
yeah, me too.
I'll be shocked. I'll be very shocked. Man.
There's a slight chance that could pop like 5% chance, but that's about it.
Yeah. To be
I think
fair.
it was less than that.
You know, unless something happens and he finds super hot Italian chick and she tells him, "Yo, you're staying here, man." And
Kessie's
he'll,
married, man. Come on.
Oh, he's married, then whatever, man. Oh, maybe a new girlfriend, man. You know how it is, man, with football players.
But still, we don't all have that animal magnetism that you bring, okay? It doesn't
No,
work.
bro, no, man. I don't put myself in that category, man. I'm a nice old school guy, man. When I date
That doesn't
somebody,
sound like it, Russell.
I
No,
don't
no,
know, but
listen.
still, you sound like you have about 200 bodies in your name.
no,
You're just not
bro.
fitting.
Listen, listen, man. No, bro. Not like that.
Oh,
When I'm dating somebody, I don't fuck around, man. That's just my principles, man.
Yeah, man. Say it loud on the live.
I'm saying it to the world. I don't fuck around.
Say it on the live. Because when we close the live, there is other things to say.
I don't know if I believe you, but still, I don't know about all that.
I go to church.
Maybe this version of you is saying that, but maybe 15 years ago, that was still, we don't know.
Oh, I mean that version, yeah. When the what is the word for it? When the thing was standing on the 12 all the time, man. No, not like even without no reason, man. Of course, man. That age, that when you're young, you don't give a shit, man. You just go. You just go for it, man.
I can see you being loyal to the person dedicated for each day of the week.
Can you guys hear me?
Did you just say a week dedicated to each day of the week?
You have a girl for each day of the week, and you're dedicated to them for that one day.
Oh no, bro, no, man, no, not like that whatsoever, man. I pledge. What is that? I take the fifth, man. That's it, man.
Guys, going back to the main topic, football.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good, actually.
Christian Pazmino says that Bremer is basically really good on headers. No, sorry. Hazard was saying that. And Bremer is around 25-30 million. So Botman, they're saying for 2 years loan with a buy at 30 million.
How many years, man? You said? Sorry, I didn't hear you. 2 years.
2 years loan.
And what's the buyout?
30 million. I don't think it's possible because Botman contract expires in 2024, 2023. So there is no time to do that operation.
You know, actually, though, man, Leonard, you're forgetting one fact, that Lille is partially owned by
Oh my God, Vassal! I was just about to say the exact same thing.
So
man,
things can happen, man. They can play around, like manipulate a little bit, but I think
get it for free.
It could happen for sure, man. Actually, when I think.
But guys, why would we consider Botman when we have Bremer, who is proven in Serie A, and you take a chance with the guy from France?
This is true. This is
Skillard, I'll tell you what. If Bremer plays a banging game against Inter and Torino wins against Inter, I'll give them the money. I'll give him even an extra 5 million.
Are they playing next against Inter?
Huh?
Is it next game Inter Torino next weekend?
After the next one.
Oh man, yeah, they have to beat them, man, because that freaking Inter is again they playing somewhat.
But
I don't know how.
If Bremer shows up like every other fucking defender, just become a puppet against Inter, I'm telling you, you know what? Fuck off.
No, you're just gonna write it. Fuck off, man.
Well, I don't think he's gonna do a Kessie and drag Hakan into the box and fall over him.
I don't know what Kessie was thinking there, man. Honestly.
So a quick one: Romagnoli should go, or should leave, or should stay? Sorry,
Stay.
Go, should leave.
He's
Go
not
or
going.
leave? Which one?
You already know my
Romagnoli is not
opinion,
going.
basically. Should go or should leave.
He's
So,
not.
Red John.
Romagnoli is not going. He knows he's not going to start in any of the top 4 sides, and that reason alone is why he's going to renew with us, regardless of the reduce the
So,
salary.
but your
or if they
opinion.
stay.
Let's say you are Maldini, Paul. What do? You tell him to fuck off, or you keep him?
No. I keep him.
Good.
I feel like Romagnoli deserves to win something with us, purely because he's been with us through banter era. But he needs to up his game, man. Come on, man. Against Sassuolo, what was he doing?
Paul. We deserve to win some, not Romagnoli. Romagnoli needs to leave.
That's true.
We're not winning.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
but anyway,
Yeah,
I know
it's
Roy
hard.
wants Romagnoli for life.
Yeah, but you're forgetting. Yeah, Maldini is a better man than me, so he's definitely going to want Romagnoli to stay. I know that for a fact.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Roman's
about
gonna
that.
resign. He's gonna resign.
Okay, Nathan, what is you don't want him? You want him? You don't
No,
want him?
no, I don't want him, but I know how this management team operates, and for us, he's Roman settling, and in their eyes, it's more he really wants to be with the team, so he's going to lower his wages.
Yeah.
What about you, Skriller? Go or leave?
I'm going to use the letters from our other stream. It's please GTFON. Please get the fuck out now.
Yeah. What about Red John? Red John is watching a Netflix.
I'm here. So, I want him gone because I think we will see if he will go or not, depending on the defender we get in January. Meaning, if we don't get a ready defender, probably the management still has hopes to keep him. But anyhow, I think he should go, and Kier is going to become our third center back next season. The reason why I say he's going to become the third is because going through an ACL injury like he is gone right now for a defender is more of a big deal than if he was an attacker, because Ibra has been through that as well, right? But
and a defender at that age as well.
Exactly, but the problem is that the defender has to keep up with the attacker, while the attacker decides for himself if he wants to make that run, if he wants to make that jump or not. The defender cannot decide, oh, I will make this run or not. The defender has to do, like the defender is the slave of the attacker. He has to go with his rhythm. So for this reason, I think when Kier comes back, there's a big chance that he will not be I don't know, at the same level that he was. So
I agree with that.
I think Romagnoli should be gone, and we should get a starter level center back.
By the way,
Can I say my opinion, guys, about Romagnoli?
oh yeah, please.
I think if he takes a pay cut, definitely staying.
That's what I'm saying. He's staying. He's staying.
If he takes pay cut, man, I don't mind. If he goes from 3.5 or whatever he makes right now and drops it for at least like $1 million.
Apparently he's on 5.5 or 6.
He's making 6 right now, man.
But that's gross. That's not net, man.
No, that's net. That's
what?
net.
6.5 million?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he makes.
Okay, then 50% reduction, man.
Yeah,
That's about
No,
it.
man. He's having a meeting tomorrow with the management, and in my opinion, the meeting is gonna be like this: Maldini, Massara, and Gazzidis from one side of the table, him and his agent from the other side, or a lawyer, whatever. And they're gonna tell him, "Listen, we're not gonna renew you because we need a defender that earns $1.5 million."
Wow,
And
it's a big drop.
so
Yeah, but Larry, any defender we get, especially if it's the ones that we're talking about, they're not going to be getting paid no $1.5 million.
yeah, Boatman is gonna get paid $1.5 million.
You
Maybe
think so?
maybe 2, maybe 2.5, I would say, but I don't think higher than 2.5.
Or let's say he's gonna get paid 2 net.
What's he getting paid right now? Do y'all know by any chance?
Who?
Probably like-
600K. 600K.
No. Botman or anybody else.
Botman is getting paid 600K.
That's pretty increase. I mean, like if it goes from 600K net to 2 million net, man, that's a nice freaking raise, man.
I thought he was getting paid more than. Never mind. Now you guys are right about that.
And
so they're gonna tell Romagnoli.
Kyer, only earns like 1.5 million or something. Kyer, our
1.8, whatever. So the meeting tomorrow is gonna be like this. We need a defender that earns 1.5 million, 2 million, and we know you're never gonna accept that salary. So just give your best until the end of the season. You're happy to go, and we are happy to let you go. That is what is gonna happen. And if he says, you know what, actually I'm happy with the 2 million, they're gonna accept that and they're gonna keep Romagnoli. But I'm pretty sure Romagnoli is gonna say no for 2 million. Because going from 5 to 2 is a big jump, is a bad jump.
What offers have they made to Roman? Like when they were doing negotiations.
I mean,
so there hasn't been any negotiations until now.
We don't know, Nathan, man. We don't really know. To be honest, guys, I'm a little bit biased. I have a little soft spot for Romagnoli, man. So yeah, I'm not thinking like logically. I'm thinking with the heart. If I have to use logic, man, Romagnoli is out in a heartbeat, man.
100%.
Like I'm thinking with my heart, not with this, man.
Yeah, because that's a legend.
But at the same time, man, I mean, fuck, man.
We're losing from our salary, collective salary. We're losing the 3 million Kessie earns, or 2.5 Kessie earns. We're gonna lose the 5 million Romagnoli earns, the 2 million Conte earns, and the 2 million Castillejo earns. So basically, we're gonna go low, another 20 million less on our total.
Oh yeah,
salary.
I was going to say as well.
Wait, guys. I mean,
it's not just about. Sorry, it's not just about Romagnoli going as well. Like, who are we replacing him with as well? If it's fucking Matteo Gabbi, I don't know. Keep him, please. Keep him, man. But someone else better, I don't mind. But,
how about Rudiger? There's a talk that he doesn't want to renew, man, whatsoever.
We can't afford Rudiger, Basil.
How much he's earning right now in Chelsea? What's his salary? Anybody knows? Let me look at
5 million, 4 million.
He's gonna want like 8 mil or 10 mil even. Okay, maybe not 10 mil, 9 mil, 7 or 8 or 9.
How about this deal? How about this deal? We give him 5.5 and a nice bag of raviolis, man. To go.
Yeah, but these guys, when these guys ask for this type of money, they need to get like a list of players who have accomplished more but don't get paid that crazy amount that they're asking for. Because all these, like even Kessie, 8 million, like bro, you haven't done shit. Like Cruz and Modric have won like 3 and 4 Champions League, and they don't get paid that. So why the hell should you get paid that for doing nothing?
Kessie had a great season.
5.2 in pounds. That's what he makes right now. 5.2 net.
Who?
Rudiger. 28 years old. 20 years.
That's
old.
like 6 million euros.
Yeah, that's more than, I think it's around 6 or a little bit over.
Guys,
he has like 6.5.
Guys, Rudiger has an agreement with Real Madrid.
Rudiger is asking for 12 million. Why are we talking about this?
Oh yeah, so then
12 million.
Yes.
Hell.
Then he
For
can,
what?
then he can kiss my hairy ass. That's what he can do.
Because
Because
he's the best defender at Chelsea.
Just a question. Last year, so not this year. So this year we got Tomori in January, and he's been with us since. Last year we were in a similar situation. Don't you guys remember? We were in a similar situation, and there was also discussion to put Kessie as a centre back. What did we end up doing? We put Kalulu as centre back. So why wouldn't the management do the same? This is what I'm wondering.
I think they're a little bit, I agree with you, Skillard. I like Kalulu, but he's still a little bit too raw. He has crazy potential and he showed like some good signs, but I think management cannot completely rely on him at this point, man. He needs a little bit more time.
I don't disagree with Skillard, especially thinking that they save the money for the center back for the new center back, and they go buy Bernardo Silva. Man, fucking hell.
But John, you don't know how much money we have. We can actually buy Bernardo Silva and the center back. Just the problem is Bernardo Silva doesn't
Not
want to
in
come and play
January.
for us. And you guys don't get the point. That big player doesn't want to come and play for AC Milan. So we're not throwing away money for small players.
You mean the midget doesn't want to come and play for us?
I'll take the
doesn't want to come. We offer 25 million for Berardi, and Sassuolo say no, I want 35 million, and Milan say, you know what, I want Messi as well, but it's not possible. So fuck off. So that's the thing. People are just crazy.
You know where we should be focusing, guys? Eastern Europe, countries like Croatia, Serbia. For sure, those two definitely. There's some other countries.
I don't disagree. Those guys are different. Look at the guy in the picture, Rebic. He's a different animal. Man.
It's called being an Eastern European, man. It's called animal style, man.
No, guys, sorry guys, I want to do a test on you.
Oh shit, man. What is this? Class, man?
Yeah, it's basically
quiz,
class.
motherfucker. I hope you studied.
No, I want to see a bit the mentality of the AC Milan supporters.
Okay, let's go, man. I'm curious, man. What you got?
Pobega is a midfielder, 22 years old, a Serie A midfielder. He's in his second season in Serie A, playing every game basically, more or less. How much you value as a player?
From 1 to 10, or how we measure?
money wise.
Money wise,
20 million euros. 20 million euros.
You're going to buy Pobega. How much you value Pobega?
Realistic?
20, 25. Between 20 and 25.
So this is what we should. This is how I think about this. Look at all the other teams around, the big teams, not just the other teams. The big teams around the world. What did they sell their best youngsters for?
Nathan, I ask questions, man. You need to give me an answer.
No, I'm just saying, but exactly, I'm saying because
I don't know. I just want to know how much you value Pobega.
This is no democracy.
But Larry, this is my point. I understand. I'm answering you.
I'm trying to make a point, you already made one.
Hold on, Larry, hold on. Someone said 25 million for Pobega, but if another big team around the world had a player like this, they would not be selling him for 25 million. He'd be more. Milan has a problem.
I agree. In the Premiership, they do sell the players.
30 to 35 million is what it should be.
At least 35 million. If that motherfucker Arthur is going for 60 million, Pobega should be at least 40 million.
He is not going for 60 though, Arthur.
Yeah, he went for 60, man.
No, he went for 60. So Barcelona and Pjanic went for 60 as well, man. They were
I gotta go. See you guys.
No, but the thing
See you, man.
See you,
I'll
man.
see you later, man.
Take care.
The thing is, they went. It's not that Arthur is valued 60 million. Juve gave 60 million and got 60 million.
I know, John. That is illegal.
Yes.
If the sporting director of Juventus says, "Oh no, Pobega is not valued 40 million," and I'll tell him, "Listen, you valued Arthur 60 million, so Pobega his value is at least 35, 40 million, because it's the same profile. Pobega is 2 years younger. He's a prospective young player. He played for the under 21 of Italy. He's a good player. He's scoring goals almost every week, basically, in Italy. So his value is 35, 40 million. Fucking Renato Sanchez, that is not playing, basically playing one game a month, his value is 25 million. They sold Renato Sanchez, I remember, for 40, 50 million in the beginning. Pobega, guys, 35 million. When I hear, Milan can do an exchange, Pobega, Bremer, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Pobega value is 35 million. He's not moving for less than 35 million. And Bremer value is 25 million. So I'm not going to fucking overpay Bremer.
Lauret, actually, I would not fully agree with you. The only reason I'm saying this because Pobega, if we thought that Pobega is worth that money, then Bakayoko wouldn't be playing in Milan right now.
No.
Let's be honest.
You're right on that point. Pobega is worth that money, and he's not playing for AC Milan because he needs game time this season.
Which is fine with me. As I said in the beginning of the season, I wanted him to be loaned out with the option to any time. I mean, we do have, legally speaking, option to just end it whatever we feel like. But, if we need to, like his loan spell. But for the winter, man, for that month without El Presidente and my Algerian bro, like, I don't know, man. Like, we would have to get somebody. I cannot rely on Bakayoko. I'm sorry, man. I just cannot.
Oh man.
Either Babega comes back. Bakayoko can be like a backup, man. But the way he's playing right now, no fucking way, man. No fucking way, man. Like, seriously, man. I mean, the couple games I saw him play, he looks so off. He's like off, man. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. So that really disturbs me, actually. Like, really disturbed me in the last game. I was so fucking pissed, man. I wanted to go and choke that motherfucker, man. Like,
Guys,
seriously, man.
If you want to raise the value of Papega, he just has to play with Milan, and his value will be higher. It's not like he's playing at Torino right now. So at Torino, the price is going to be as much as the Torino can pay. No, guys.
No, because
guys, it's pretty simple. If you sell
no,
Papega,
I'll make it to you simple, man. I'll make it to you simple.
Listen. Just let me finish. The problem is pretty simple. If you want to sell Popega and the offers you got are Salernitana, Torino, Sassuolo, and Empoli, his price is going to be 20 million maximum. If the offers you are getting are from Man City, Chelsea, United, and PSG, his price is 70 million. So the price of the player is not just a value, a random value that you give a player. It's who wants to buy the player. This is how it works. It's not transfer market. It's nothing. It's what teams are ready to buy him. That's it.
And I say to you that 35 million is minimum.
But why?
That is
why
a minimum. Every club, whatever.
Why 35 and not 33?
35.
Why?
Because you round it up. It's easy to do the counting.
But the thing is, this is just an
I told you why
number.
35, man. Because he's 22. He scores goals in Serie A. He's a prospective. He has a lot of perspective and a bright future. He's a good player. He's a good midfielder. He's a midfielder. He's not a defender or whatever. He's a midfielder. It's not easy to find a good midfielder. And if you want the midfielder, you have to pay 35 million. Because if Sassuolo has the face to come here and tell me Berardi 35 million, I should have the face and tell Sassuolo Pobega is 35 million.
But again, you are not
let me
understanding
finish.
my point.
No, I want to finish. If that guy, De Paul, plays 2 good seasons with an average Udinese, he got sold for 35 million at the age of 28, man, pretty sure Pobega is going to be at least 35 million at the age of 22.
You didn't get my point.
I got your point, man. I got your point.
Can I ask a question, both of you guys? Both of you.
No, Direct, you didn't get my point. My point is pretty simple. The reason why Udinese values De Paul 35 million is because it's not Salernitana, the one asking for De Paul. It's Atletico Madrid, it's Milan,
and again, Red John, you put 35 million so Salernitana doesn't even ask.
But do you want to sell the player?
No, I don't want to sell him. I don't want to sell him. I'm happy to give him on loan or to play him. I'm gonna play him. My project is he's gonna play at 24.
What are we
Red
talking
John,
about?
at 24, he's gonna play for AC Milan. So he needs another 2 years. If anyone wants to take it from me, they has to pay 35 million.
Sure, man, sure. But I mean, if you want to add the price for a player, the price, the situation has to be so that Milan wants to sell the player. If you want to put the price, let's put it 90 million. If someone wants to buy Pobega, 90 million. You don't want to sell him anyways. Let's put 5 billion. 5 billion. If you want to buy Pobega, you don't want to sell him anyways.
Red John, I don't understand the fucking newspapers that write exchange Pobega Bremer, man. I don't understand this thing. Why we need to give away our players for cheap? What is this point, man? This is all my point. newspapers assume that Milan is gonna accept 15 million for Pobega.
And
That
Milan
makes
is not.
drives me crazy, man.
Newspapers
Why we
are,
should
are
accept
wrong.
15 million? Do we need 15 million? No, we don't need. We need a midfielder. So if you want Pobega, it's 35 million.
Guys,
I
I'm gonna
hate
go
this
now, by
situation.
the way. Nice talking to you guys.
Anyway,
See you, man.
Vasily wanted to say
See you guys
something.
later.
Or
Have a good
yeah,
one.
what's up? Yeah, have a good night, bro. I actually think like in terms of Pobega, man, he plays for national team, correct? Or like under 21 or something, or
Yeah, he played for under 21.
so he has some credentials. That's usually a very good sign. Like if you play for national team, that means you're a good player. So your value just by just one fact like that should be like increases already by a certain amount. And he's been playing like this season. He's been playing really good. He played pretty good last season. So he's developing. He's not slowing down. He's actually moving forward. So at the end of the day, I don't know. Like I feel like I don't think Milan wants to sell him at this point. That's not going to happen. Not even include him in a deal with Bremen, man. No, it's not going to happen. Pobega it's a future. He's physically strong, like super young, technically pretty good. I mean, maybe positioning wise, maybe he can always improve. But like, I mean, for his age, what is he? 21, 22? Perfect, man. So I personally don't want to sell the guy. Like loan, yes. Sell or exchange, no. At this point, no, man. In terms of value, I mean, you know, to me personally, he's worth it somewhere between around like 25 million. That's my personal like value of him right now.
Yes, but the thing is here, guys. If you don't want to sell a player, there is no value for him. You don't want to sell him. Yeah, unless it's a crazy amount, 100 million. You don't want to sell him.
But you know,
So we are not going to exchange him for Bremer, for no one, because we have made it clear. Torino has been desperate to buy Pobega, and we have always told them we will not sell him. We don't want to sell the guy.
you know, the only thing I would say, I will like kind of argue with you in regards of that. You might as a team not want to sell, but if other teams come and ask you, that's where it starts this conversation. How much he's worth, what we would be sell him for, you know what I mean? Because
Yes.
Torino is asking, like
Yes,
they want to buy him. That's
and
why.
then we go back to my point. It depends on the team that asks for it. Meaning, if you don't want to sell him, you don't sell him to Salernitana or whatever. But if Man City comes, then the values change. Yeah, let's say we want to sell Conti, man. Okay, we want to sell him. If we find a buyer for him, we are the happiest guys on earth, right? And Conti now is wanted. Option A by Salernitana and Venezia. You're gonna sell him for what? 5 million, 10 million maximum. But if it's Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid wanting him, you're not gonna sell him for 10 million. You're gonna sell him for 30.
No, John. My point is, I know how this negotiation, they work. It's just my problem is how media and newspapers and these transfer market experts assume that Pobega's value is 15 million. That Milan is desperate to make 15 million with Pobega.
But
why they don't say Milan really believes on Pobega and he's not gonna move for at least a 30 million?
But
why? I mean, Chelsea has two players that play for Southampton. You know them. They're not gonna move for at least 30 million pounds.
Yes.
They are not even in the plan of playing for Chelsea. Chelsea is covered on those positions for the next 10 years.
Yes.
And still, Chelsea is not gonna give them away for at least 30 million pounds.
But it's not the same situation.
It is exactly the same situation.
It's not. It's not.
It is the exact same situation. We are one of the biggest team in Italy. We are playing to win the Scudetto. We are going top 4 every season, and we are buying players to improve our team. So we are not selling our young players for less than thought.
No, but tell me now the last time that we sold the youngster for 30 million.
Huh?
Tell me the last time that we sold the youngster for 30 million to a big team. I don't remember any time.
Because Chelsea, we are bad at doing this, and I want to stop with that.
No, man. But sure, I want to stop with that as well. But the problem is, you have to first have a history of selling it, like Chelsea. Chelsea sells every year 60 million worth of young players. Chelsea sold us our young player for 30 million, and then they sold Roma Abraham for 40 million. So Chelsea has already done it. Chelsea is a market you go to. Right now, Milan is not really a market you go and buy young players and then they boom. It's just not like that, man. At least not big teams. Sassuolo can come or Torino can come and buy Pobega. This is why I was saying that before. If Torino comes, because that's the market you you are able to make want your player, right? Or that you can attract was the word I was searching for. Then you're going to have to deal with those prices. If the market is Milan, then the prices are higher. If the market is Roma, then the prices are higher. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's another thing. But the starting point has to be at least 30 million. Because it's clearly a wanted player. It's clearly a player that the most, let's say, most successful managers in Italy wanted.
But that's not correct, man. Because if he was a very wanted player,
he is, because Italiano wanted him at Spezia.
At Spezia, man. Do you listen to yourself or not?
Italiano is going to be a manager that is going to manage Napoli, Lazio. He's going to go for a big club in a few years.
Sure, but right now he is not, man. And now,
no. But we are talking about people that know football. They are in the industry. So if the good managers, Juric, Italiano wants Pobega, that's it. It's proven. He's a youth proven. He can play. He can play in Serie A. He's a Serie A proven player. Pobega, let's be honest, guys. Pobega is better than what is the name? What Locatelli was at his age.
I agree.
He is better.
Yes.
We cannot sell him at the same price. He should be at least, as Vasily says, 25 million. Even more. For me, even more. I will say even more. I will actually prove to the player, listen, I value 35 million. If you have patience, you're gonna play for AC Milan.
Yes, but sure. But again, like, I'm not getting you in the sense that you keep on saying we value you 35 million. If you value him 35 million right now, means you don't want to sell him because no one is going to give you 35 million.
So if you listen, John.
So valuing him 35 million is the same as valuing him 5 billion. It's the same thing.
No, you value 35 million because this summer Atalanta wanted to buy him as well.
But they didn't offer 35 million, man.
I know they didn't offer 35 million. Probably they offered 15 and Milan told them to fuck off.
Yes.
Or we don't know that, but I hate, as I say, I hate the people they assume there are youth players. Their value is 15 million. I mean, man, if we try to buy a fucking 22 years old good midfielder, it's gonna cost us at least 25 million, and he has half of the talent of Pobega probably.
Because it's Milan buying it there. Do you understand it or not? for the same guy, for the same exact defender who's bad. If Milan wants to buy him, he's 25. If Venezia wants to buy him, he's 15. I don't know how can I make this clear. It's the same problem that Inter has. Inter bought Barrera for 50 million. If it was Salernitana wanted Barrera, he wouldn't go for 50 million. He would go for 20.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's time to close this live, I think. What's going on here? Let's wait for Vasily before he comes back and see if the live finished. Actually, no, let's close this live. Thank you guys. That was 3 hours, by the way. Pretty quick.
It went pretty quick. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, Napoli Milan. What do you think we're gonna do? Or Milan Napoli, I think is.
I think we are gonna win because no one expects us to win this game.
Do you think we're gonna win?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
We have been so shit that
I think
us,
if we win.
us losing would be the expected thing.
I don't know. It's I feel like we're gonna win with like a scrappy result. Like
Who are we playing?
Napoli.
Napoli
Oh shit! At home or away?
home.
And everybody's injured still, huh? Like Rebic, Leao, obviously.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, no.
Ah,
Only-
fuck.
Only Giroud might come, but
That's Zlatan might as well just play.
and Napoli got Anguissa back, so
Amazing. Oh fuck, man! This fucking injuries, man. Like I'm getting sick and tired of this shit, man. 20 out of 29 players, 21 were either injured or had COVID this season. This is unbelievable, man.
Fucking, we have 29 players, man.
Yeah, like I read it on today on Reddit that somebody posted is like,
And
out of
actually,
20
we have 4 goalkeepers.
yeah, I mean the only two good ones is our Romanian guy and Magnan, man. The other ones, I mean that Mirante, whatever, he looks like he's always scared. Like, like seriously, that's just how it looks to me. I might be a little bit, judging him too
Yeah.
harsh, but like,
Do you think we're gonna win against Napoli?
oh man, the way we played against fucking Udinese, man. If we play like we played against Udinese, no, we're not gonna win the game, man. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be really realistic about it.
But Napoli is gonna give you more space to play.
Probably, and they're like smaller team. Udinese is a very physical team. They have big dudes. Like they were holding Zlatan pretty good. It was different. They were all the same height, almost the same height as him, as big as him. So that had a huge effect on it too. And plus, Zlatan is not on his top-notch like level right now. It's normal. I mean, shit, this motherfucker is 40 years old and still carrying, still got us draw. I mean, if Zlatan was not there, we lost that game, man. Easily. Not just, who knows, maybe not just 1-0. But at least we got a draw against Napoli. It's a must win, man. It's a must win. But if Theo is gonna be walking around like a diva, man, and Kessie is gonna be somewhere in Tottenham already, yeah, forget about it, man. We're not gonna win the game, man. And I'm not a pessimistic guy, but I'm just being realistic, man.
One thing I'm concerned in these 18 months Pioli has managed, or 2 years now probably. I think in 2 years, 2 years ago he came at this time, Pioli, no?
Yeah.
Pioli has always played like every 3 days or something like this in the recent time. So now in this period we're gonna play once a week. So I don't know how it's gonna impact the concentration and the mentality of the team. Because playing every 3 days, it kind of keeps you busy. You're always playing, you're always trying to do your best.
But that's one side of it. But the other side of it, you fatigue and you get a lot of injuries on the top of it. Plus, whatever we have injuries, because of that, you get even more injuries. So there's pluses and minuses to both things, man. Like maybe look at fucking Inter last season. They just focused on Serie A and they did the job. So we should just follow the same mantra, man. Just all we care about is freaking one game at a time, man, and just take it down, like one by one.
One by one, yeah. And the good thing, as you said, during the week they can actually tactically train
and be rested too, man. You know what I mean? Like fully rested, like full of energy. So I look at this, man, at this point actually as an advantage for Milan. I really do.
We you know what? We needed a season like this without international duty in the middle, but we needed the first season. You know what I mean?
But now the table starts to like a little there's some reshuffling going on. Like Inter picked up, like they always do for some reason. We dip in the form around this time, and they gain the form. So that's just how it is. But after the Christmas break, I know we're gonna slowly get back to the way we used to be, because that's what happened last season. Like we slowly got back and started winning.
No,
but we dipped
in the winter. We dipped last season. Like starting from January, we started shitting the bed. It's when we lost versus Atalanta, versus Juventus.
Rajon, in my opinion, the previous year we didn't dip because of form problem. We did because, don't consider the Juventus game, because we had a lot of player missing in that game. We actually were playing with if I remember wrong,
Calabria as a CDM.
Yeah, Calabria as a midfielder. I mean, it was a crazy game. Anyway, Auge was the first choice. Leao was a striker. Who was a striker? I don't remember. Anyway, so it was a bit. So I don't consider that. You can lose that game when you have a lot of, and it can happen to everyone. But we lost against Atalanta because Atalanta is better than us, not because we had a deep form. We went down on form. We lost against Inter because Inter is better than us. And we lost against Spezia and
because they're better than us.
No, not they're better than us, but because we are not good enough to handle difficult games.
And how exactly is this team different from the team of last year?
Because I saw the way we conceded the goals. We didn't concede the goals because the other teams were better than us. We conceded the goals because we were playing for the other teams.
But this is not a good argument.
No, this is not something that you do naturally. It's something you do by mistake. It's not, but because it's not something you do. We don't do this every week, man. This is something we started to do.
But we score goals in that manner as well, man. Or you don't calculate that.
Who?
The goal versus Inter. How did we score the goal versus Inter?
It was a cross, man.
Yeah, and how? How did the ball end up in the goal?
Own goal.
How? Was it a mistake or was it our merit?
Man, it was a cross.
It was a mistake, man.
To take it, doesn't arrive. And who is the guy? The right.
It's a mistake from Inter,
doesn't see the ball in the last minute, and it goes in the.
Yes, I get it. It's a mistake from Inter. Do we agree on that?
Yes.
So this is how we score goals as well, then.
But it's an unfortunate mistake, man.
Yes, man. Unfortunate mistakes, yes.
No. But John, you're incredible, man. It's not a lack of concentration.
It is 100% a lack of concentration.
No, it's not a lack of concentration. The right does everything properly. It's just unfortunate that the ball hits him in the wrong way.
No, man, no.
What? No.
He lacked concentration.
No, don't say no to me, man. Don't say no to me. Explain. It's not a lack of concentration. He goes to jump with Tomori.
Yes, and he thought that Tomori got the ball. Tomori didn't get the ball. Yeah, this is a lack of concentration by definition.
No, it's not a lack of concentration. He's not. He's on the point. But it's not a lack of. Man, you cannot pass this for a lack of concentration and now start to laugh. I'm not going to let you.
It's lack of concentration by definition. Man. He thought that something happened which didn't happen.
John, if Tomori jumps with fucking Bonucci,
yes,
and Tomori gets the ball before Bonucci, that is, or goes higher than Bonucci, that is not a lack of concentration.
Yes, I agree with that.
And it's the same even with the right. It just happened that the right hits the ball and it goes in as a own goal.
That's a mistake, man.
No, it's oh my God,
Lad, I cannot.
Wow. You are incredible, man. You are incredible. Everything is a mistake, man. Do you understand? Everything is a mistake. It's not coming from a lack of concentration.
Man,
can you understand this? This is a small detail, man. A lack of concentration is when you're not thinking and you do a mistake.
And this is how De Vrij scored the goal, bro. I'm sorry, but this is that kind of own goal gets scored only if De Vrij jumps thinking that Tomori would get the ball, but Tomori didn't get the ball. That's De Vrij actually doing something that he does not do.
Do you think De Vrij is going to do that mistake if Tomori doesn't go and jumps there?
Probably not. But
So that's the whole point I have.
No,
Fringe,
no, it's not.
Because the more he goes and jumps and gives a problem to the Vrij makes a mistake. So
yes,
actually, we give a problem to the Vrij.
If Hakan didn't go to bother Kessie there, Kessie wouldn't have.
No, Kessie kicks the ball out, and the problem is finished. But Kessie thinks he's fucking Maradona from Ivory Coast, and he's gonna dribble Hakan on the 7 minutes on his box, and he misses the ball. That is a wrong thing.
I just can't with you, man. With you, every goal we concede is a mistake that could have been avoidable, but every goal that we score, even though it comes from, even in the case of a fucking goal, it's our merit. It's our merit. This is not how it works.
Dude, you are incredible. You answer your question, man. You answer your question. I told you, can the Vrij make that mistake without any pressure? No.
Yes, and I asked the same question, and you somehow didn't answer me the same. Does Kessie make that
without
mistake? Without pressure?
Kessie doesn't make a mistake.
But then, what are we talking about? It's the same exact thing then.
One second. Every time a midfielder gets pressure, we concede goals. No, misses the ball. You miss the ball. You lose the ball. You do a wrong pass for the pressure. You don't concede a goal straight away. In a situation where the Vrij is in the box, jumping to cover the ball, you have chance to concede a goal. So my point is, if you do a mistake on the midfield, you lose the ball. You lose possession. You don't get a goal. You are Benacer is without pressure against Udinese. He has two clear chances, Tomori on the right and Romagnoli on the left, or a long pass to Ibra. He decides to pass it in a place that Bakayoko cannot do anything, and he misses the ball, and they score. So that's the whole point, man. You have a chance to don't make that mistake, and you do that mistake. The Vrij doesn't have any chance in that situation. That's the only way to hit the ball. He hits it wrong, and he goes on goal, man. Why you don't understand this?
But why don't you understand that we have scored plenty of goals that have come out of others' mistakes? Do you understand this or not? This is how teams score, man.
No.
Of mistakes that could have been avoidable.
No.
This is literally the game against Udinese.
No. Where is the last time somebody passes us the ball and we scored?
Man,
can you tell me? Dude, I remember the Juventus game. We won 4-2. Sandro passes the ball to Rebic and he scored.
Yes. Ibra against Udinese scores the ball because the defender does not head the ball, man. This is how he scores the ball.
Rejon. They didn't pass us the ball.
I can't with you.
We had to do the goal. We had to do everything. We had to cross the ball. Baldini had to actually hit the ball with the head, and fucking Ibra has to do a bicycle kick.
No.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Hey guys,
I cannot talk with you because you are not objective, man.
Hey guys.
Vasily, can you tell me Udinese gave us that goal?
100%, man. The defender should have cleared it 10 minutes before Ibra even got the ball.
My God.
Hey guys, so you guys not continue arguing because you guys have your own opinion about things, but I have a question for you. Cristiano Pazamino asked about what's his name, Favre, from what team he plays for, Brest, I think, in France. If he's gonna be good, if we recall him, because he's on loan, isn't he, right now?
Who?
We loan him back, Favre.
No, Favre is not our player.
Oh, he's not our player. But let's see if we go for him in the winter, because he can play right wing and he can be CM. So what do you think about that? Apparently, he's a quality player, from what I understand. Like with people that watch Farmers League.
I just don't know much about the player. Like people that follow League One say that he's a good player. I don't know much.
No, I don't think he's gonna solve our problems.
Do you think he will reinforce our squad though?
No.
No, he's not going to reinforce. I mean, look at Macias, man. I think like nobody looked at him in any positive way My opinion
No,
was
no,
kind
I
of
was positive with Messias.
no. I mean, like I'm talking about maybe not here, but some other people I was talking to.
And also, it's not like Messias is Ronaldo il fenomeno, man. He
Yeah.
scored 3 goals. It's not like he's done like wow. He scored 3 goals, man. That's
I
it.
think though, man. Like
It's not like I can't wait to watch Messias. Messias is a normal player. He has scored
but
3 goals.
I think in terms of production in attack, he's been better than Saladmaker, man.
Yes, and probably Diet is better than Salamakers as well.
I'm just looking at I'm trying to do in comparison, man. Like trying to so we kind of talk different topics, man, not just one topic. That's all I'm trying to do here, guys.
Oh, and actually, Frederick is saying the Tonali goal against Atalanta was a wrong pass. Actually, even the first goal of Calabria was a mistake from the goalkeeper, from Musso. He just gives the ball back to Calabria. We have scored plenty of goals like this. This is how you score a goal. This is how we got the 3 points against Atalanta.
Yo, I don't want to go. I don't want to go to this topic anymore because you are completely wrong, man. Is literally you're wrong. You don't understand that. You are wrong. The goal Calabria scored against Atalanta. All the action was created by us, and Calabria was in front of the goalkeeper thanks to us.
Yes,
Atalanta didn't do anything, and Calabria and the goalkeeper didn't do the saving. That is another thing. He's not good at saving. That is another thing. But all the chance was created from us. Oh, no Atalanta player passed the ball to Calabria and Calabria scored. Man.
Yes,
The
goalkeeper passed the ball to Calabria back after Calabria failed to score.
No, Teo Hernandez passed the ball to Calabria. He's exchange. Teo Hernandez running from the left, passes the ball on the other side to Calabria.
And Calabria shoots, fails to score, and the goalkeeper makes such a silly mistake that passes the ball right back at Calabria.
No, he doesn't save it properly, and the ball comes back to Calabria.
Yes, that's a mistake, man.
No, that's not the same type of mistake I'm talking about, man. I don't mind if fucking Magnan saves the ball and the balls that he saves goes to the left foot of Salah and he scores again. I don't care. I don't consider that our mistake. If our player passes the ball to Salah and Salah scores, that is our mistake. We create the chance.
Like you in a football match, that's why teams don't have 100% pass accuracy, right? Because they pass balls that don't get to the destination they want.
No. Red
right?
John, you can miss pass a ball in the midfield. You can miss pass a ball. You can do a lot of things. Make an assist for the opposition. No. Red John, to explain it to you, if you go on statistics, on those betting, those betting websites, you see the guy that scores the goal, and sometimes you see the guy that makes the assist. Yes. If you see the recent goals we have conceded, the player that has scored the goal, you don't find the guy that scores because we have done the assist.
Man,
you understand the point I'm making? The goal Fiorentina does, the guy doesn't get an assist. Tataruzano gives him the ball, and Gabbia. Teo Hernandez passes the ball to Vlahovic, just scores. Vlahovic doesn't have an assist, man. It's Teo Hernandez passing the ball, man.
No, Teo Hernandez loses the ball to Vlahovic. But because this is the problem that I have with you, lad. When other people score goals because they pressure, you count them as our mistakes. If we score goals because we pressure, you count them as...
Dude, Teo Hernandez didn't get any fucking pressure, man. He passes the ball to the Fiorentina player. Zero pressure. He had all the space to kick the ball out. There is zero pressure, man. Zero. What are we talking here, man? It's just you just want to find a justification to tell that AC Milan is just shit. We are just shit. We were not good.
You are slowly becoming Roy, man. It's unbelievable.
No, man, you are incredible. You are incredible. I'm not.
No, you are incredible because you think every goal we concede it's because
no, man. I'm not. Did you hear me talk about this before this month? No, and we conceded a lot of goals.
Hey guys, like just a second. You know, I was listening to you guys. You know, you can make a meme, man. Like you both of you saying, "No, you incredible. No, you incredible, bro. No, you incredible, man." You guys are funny, bro. Like honestly, both of you guys have points. I mean, like because there are some instances where we gave away goals like cheaply, and there's some instances like you know, the other point. But overall, I would say since Kyer, especially when Kyer got injured, you can see the shakiness of defense, man. He was bringing that stability. Yeah, there were some mistakes made when he played too. I'm not saying he's a god of defending, but that positioning and that reading of the game, Romagnoli does not have it. Tomori, what he has is aggressiveness, speed, agility, and he brings that to the table. So we're now on the top of it. We're missing that stability piece because Kyer is gone. There's no more Kyer for the rest of the season. That we can't forget about it. So how are we going to solve the problem? That's the question. Because Romagnoli, at this point, like he made some bad mistakes. He had some decent games, but overall, I would say if I have to rate it a 1 out of 10 so far this season, Romagnoli is like barely 5 for me. Barely 5. You know, like so. It's a huge problem. That's why, like, when I came in, I said, like, what do you guys think about? Because for me, that's the top priority. And I don't want to bring fucking Caldara, man. And I don't want to, like, replace him with Gabbia because Gabbia is good, but he's not at that level yet, man. To, like, perform week in and out and on top level, like, for the Scudetto style. So we win Scudetto. We need somebody fucking with experience. And I feel like instead of going for somebody super young and promising, I want somebody with fucking experience, who's played somewhere, who has the reputation behind him. That's what I wanted to talk about, man. Pretty much.
No, yeah. I mean, that's why me and Rajon agree with the fact that Favre is not going to add anything to the team. We need a defender.
Like, it's a must. You know, like, there's a saying, defense wins you titles, man. And the saying is for a reason, man. Because it's true. Like, whoever has the best defense usually wins the titles, man. Because that's just how it is. On the top of it, you got to have a good midfield and a good attack. I'm not saying just defense. It has to be balanced team. But if you lacking in defense, shit is going to fall apart, man. And we already saw it in the last couple of games.
Yeah, if you don't concede a goal, worst case scenario, you draw the game.
Yeah, that's worst case scenario. And I mean, you know what I mean? But if you have a shit defense, or not like shit defense, but not up to the level like we played in the beginning of season, obviously we're going to concede stupid goals, you know, unnecessary goals, like goals by mistakes from our defense. So you're going to combine all of those components, and that's what we're going to have. And if we're planning to fucking fight for Scudetto, man, I want to, in January, like a solid defender, not a promising who plays in a French farm league, even though he might be the shit. Like, it's kind of, you know, to me, we got lucky with Tomori. He got here, bam, because of his attitude, of his attributes. But are we going to get lucky again with this Botman guy? I don't know. At this point, I would rather have somebody with fucking experience, man, who knows how to play. And hopefully with Italian experience, which is hard to find. I mean, Bremen, I haven't been following this guy that much, but everybody's praising him, saying that he is like this guy who will be like, who will add value to our team, not take away value, but add value. So if that's the case, you know, I'm going to do my own research. I'm going to watch some highlights and see how this guy plays. But from what I've seen in the last season, how we demolished fucking Torino, I don't know about that, man. So
I will buy both of them, to be honest.
But we need to fix that problem, man. If we don't fix this problem, man, I'm gonna be very pissed, man. Very pissed, man. Like, more than even getting a right wing, because right wing is a priority too. But now we're missing a fucking defender, and everybody here, I would say 90% of people here would agree that unfortunately Romagnoli does not have that extra edge. He's a good, solid defender, but we need somebody who brings that calmness in defense, like Kyer, man. When he plays, you can see that people are more calm. Like, they're like, okay, man, yeah, we got it. We got this guy who's going to cover if needed. And Romagnoli doesn't have it. He's sometimes all over the place, man. he thinks he's a fucking forward. I mean, even
Yeah.
though I have a soft spot for, as I said, I have a soft spot for him because he stayed with us through thick and thin. But there's a bottom line at the end of the day. Whatever he's done before, but now he's not cutting, man. To us to take to the next level to win the Scudetto, man. Not Romagnoli, man. Backup, yes. Starter, no. So
we can close with this, man. Well done. That was a good close.
I mean, I tried, bro. I tried as much as I could.
That was a good one. Actually, I agreed 100% with that. I'm all for defenders. I can buy both of them, Bremer and Botman. And
I mean, that would be amazing if we can afford to do it. You know what I mean? I mean, but let's be realistic about it too.
I feel like they are thinking about it, buying both of them.
Probably they do. Probably they do.
Because
But
you
who
have
knows?
Tomori, you need Bremer, Botman, and Kier, 4 of them.
I want to answer a question to Cristiano. He has some good points today. I like his comments. He has like, for our next game, Tonali should start, but who else with him? At this point, it's a fucking hard question though, man. Because part of me is like, fuck Kessie, but he brings certain dimension to the game. Bannister is great, but he's not been at the same level this season. There's something is off in his game. He complicates things. He doesn't play simple sometimes. It's like, dude, just pass the fucking ball, man. Don't do this step overs, man, and run around, man. Like, just simple, man. But anyways, for that game against Napoli, man, I would have to say I would put Kessie and Tonali. Because Kessie, physically, he is a tank. He's still a tank, man. We cannot take it away from the guy, man. Like, he will fucking run and like, if he need, as long as his mind is a little bit in the right place, he can deliver, man. I hope that Ibrahimovic give him that bitch slap. Like, listen, motherfucker, you go and play now. Don't run around like a chicken without a head, man. Like, you represent Milan. Like, not some fucking Salernitano, man, from Serie B, man. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I will play Kessie. This is his last chance. Anyway, he needs to play because he's going for African Cup. So, fuck it, let's play him until the end. He's gonna come back in February.
I like his hair though, man.
Huh?
Okay. I like Kessie's hair. Stylish.
Oh yeah, true.
Stylish
true.
motherfucker, man. He looks like a pimp, man. Like, hey, bitches, man, come here, man. I mean,
but I hope Ibra doesn't start against Napoli.
Man, I don't know about that, bro. Like, I mean, Giroud. I mean, let's be honest.
No,
man.
no, Giroud. I hope we play with the Messias and Diaz. With
like a false nine or something like that, man.
Yeah, the false 9.
We can try, man. I'm not saying no. Let's not do it, but
we are bad at crossing anyway. We're not crossing decent balls to.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason, it's off completely. It's just off completely, man.
Yeah, and he always goes on offside, rightly so, because defenders try to do the offside to him, because even if the offside doesn't work, they can run and get him back,
Yeah. So
they always try that.
I'm not against that idea because we need some pace. Like, if we get somebody pacey and technically pretty good, we can maybe maneuver around like those guys in the defense. But if we need to add an extra edge, you can always throw in Ibra. And Ibra is good against Napoli, man. It's proven record. He'll fucking destroy them. If he's on a good day, when he's in fucking right mind, in top shape, I mean, no Koulibaly is going to stop him, man. I'm sorry. Even though he's a good defender, man, I like him. But we saw what Ibra can do to those defenders, man, when he's like there. He's been a little bit off last like a month or so, which is understandable, man. Fucking 40 years old. But his presence, though, it's priceless, man. Still, to this day, man. Presence on the field, man, is priceless. It brings that comfort.
Have a good night, guys, and Forza Milan.
See you guys. Forza
when is the
Milan.
next stream? There was a question for like.
Probably Friday. Roy is gonna do one Friday or Thursday.
Make sure you guys wait for me because I'll be working. I'll be here around 5 p.m. Central Time, United States, the greatest country in the world. Yeah.
You
Take it
cannot
easy,
change
guys.
the Second Amendment.
Shit, man.
Okay,
Take
guys.
it easy, guys.
See you.
Forza Milan, guys.
Forza Milan,
What's
man.
up,